Mm. Okay, we're live. All right. Let me get situated here. All right. I wasn't even ready for it to go live. But since we're live, gotta get some hand sanitizer here. Oh, baby. We finna get into this. I hope you guys are ready. What a game. Well, I was kind of keeping my eye on Boston and Philly, to see how that game was going. In Boston, they got problems, man. That was a game they shouldn't have lost ever. Now, let's get into what transpired tonight. Hit the like button just like it says below. But the guy that looks like me wearing glasses from a much in shape time. Whatever that guy says, do. Now, what happened against the Cleveland Cavaliers? Well, the Cleveland Cavaliers got better. They got better. When you add players to your team that brings an element to your team of success and winning, that element was missing from the team. It was brought to the team today. They did not possess this type of attitude and winning in Cleveland ever. This team is actually pretty good. But as good as they played today, they were playing well above what they normally play. Now, the big thing of the picture of this game was Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Kevin Durant on the same court at the same time, on the same team. What is this going to look like? Right away, it was problems. From the first quarter, I said, yep, it's going to be a problem. James is the type of player that he needs to get going early. You need James Harden involved early. Let him get himself at least a feel of the basket early. If you don't let James Harden get to see the ball go in early and he's worried about getting everybody else shots, he's going to be forgotten when you need him because you're going to need him. And then it's going to be a problem. Who's going to get the ball? What's the situation's going to look like? This is what I told you. I told you for the past week, Brooklyn's defense is the problem. They're horrible. I told you last week, they are absolutely horrible defensively. The last game they just won, the first game with James Harden, since they had him, I've been telling you, Brooklyn defense is terrible. They should have lost to the Bucks. That's how bad defensively they are. But the problem today I saw was offensively, Kyrie was doing this thing. He was cooking. Kyrie can score 30 whenever. But they were so concerned with making sure Kyrie was happy that they were forcefully giving him the ball in situations in which y'all forgot about Joe Harris. forgot about Joe Harris. Harden needs to be the point guard. Kyrie was playing the 2 guard, but turning it into the point guard. And when he got the ball, he was going back to his ISO, cross, go down the lane and score. And everybody's just going to collapse on you because they know you're not going to pass the ball. So it made it harder for him, and all the guys are standing around. And defensively, you got your other guys expanding themselves to try to play defense and keep up with people. And the only problem is they got Teron Prince. Okay? Teron Prince used to play with you just a week ago. Teron Prince knows what he can do against you guys. He had it all planned. He knew where to go on the court. What's up, Andrew? He knew exactly where to go. He hit every big shot they needed. And when it was time for a big, Teron hit a big shot. I'm like, that's a big time shot. Every time he would come down, he would hit a big round time shot. But he knew the leaks in the defense. He knew where to go, where he would be open. And nobody would come over to defend him. He knew where to go because he must have done it in practice 1,000 times. Brooklyn, you're not going to get any stops when you could go to the middle of the court with no pressure on the ball. I'm like, y'all are not picking a guy up till they get past the free throw line? I mean, dog, you could just dribble up, pull up, and shoot. You'd be like, is this the Brooklyn Nets? Like, is this supposed to be a team that's going to the finals? Winning a championship? With this kind of, you going to let me do this? They did it all night long. Sexton got in a rhythm because they allowed it. Kyrie and James Harden, everybody was just like, go on ahead, man, do your thing. Well, if you get here, it's like they playing zone. Mike D'Antoni. This is like Skip Bayless said, and Tony, because the D ain't there on no team he's had. What are you playing zone for against Cleveland? That's nuts. No, they need this to happen early so that somebody will say, hey, maybe we're not as good as we think we are. Maybe we should start playing some damn defense. There's no defense on that court. None. It's like, okay, you pull up, you hit your jumper, bang. Okay, good. Just throwing the ball. And they just throw the ball in. There's no game plan. There's no strategy. There's nothing. It's just like, all right, cool. They scored. Give me the ball. All right, come on, let's go. It's like a pickup game. You're not going to win a championship playing that way. You're going to have to play off the ball. You're going to have to run sets. To me, Kyrie should come off the bench. One of the big three got to come off the bench. Joe Harris got to start, period. Joe Harris got to start. That's the way I think they would have much more success having one of them come off the bench. I know it's not going to happen. Joe Harris don't make that kind of money. He said you out your damn mind. No, I'm serious. They would be a much better team. You don't want all your scoring on the court at the same time. What benefit is it with Kevin Durant, James, and and Kyrie all on the court at the same time. It's only one basketball. And did you know that James Harden didn't score his first bucket into the third quarter? Did anybody notice that? This is what I tried to tell you guys. This is what I tried to tell y'all. There it is. Donate to the Cash App Casino. I sent y'all the link if y'all want to get in here and talk. But here's the thing. Kyrie was getting cooked all night by Sexton. Why? Because he let Sexton get going early. They all did. Sexton got into a groove late in the game because when you let somebody penetrate and you don't pick them up until they get to the free throw line because you're playing a zone defense, and then Sexton could just do this. And then once he got a rhythm, he could just hit you with a jab step, pull up, and drop you. Kyrie did get some bad calls. To be honest, that could have been a foul on Sexton at the end of the regulation. That should have been a foul on him, I thought. So for me, that could have went that way. It could have went either way on that. What's good?
Dead. Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, it's bad. And it's been bad.
That was bad.
That's the problem. It's been bad. It's been bad for a long time. What's up, Harry?
What's up? Shoot, none. Off work. Feel me?
Yeah, your boy Evan Fournier, man. I'm telling you, man. He gonna be MVP for y'all.
That was terrible.
Yeah. He's a thorn in my side. He just won't go away. He's just gonna stay there.
Whenever that guy play, y'all win, man. I mean, when he actually plays and get down, y'all, he wins.
Yeah, probably the problem with us is it's gonna come to the long run. I just don't like how we don't have a floor general now because Markel not there. When Markel's there, you know how to keep everybody.
Y'all got a new floor general now, Cole Anthony, baby, Greg Anthony's son, hit the game winner today.
Okay, Cole balling. All right, cool. Because I didn't know what he was gonna do because he's a scoring guard. I didn't know if he could dial it back some and get everybody involved. That's all I was worried about.
There you go.
With him.
Yeah, he was doing his thing tonight. You know, he kept it low, but Fournier was the guy. You know, Fournier was hit every time. I was laughing every time he hit a shot. I'd be like, Harry gonna be like, I don't care.
Fournier can ball. The problem with him is he'll go on a stretch where he'll drop like 5 or 6 points and he'll disappear. That's my only problem with Fournier. It's like when we really need him in big games, he quiet. So that's my only problem with him.
Come on, Dad.
But Brooklyn,
like, to take a shot too. They're like, take a shot.
Come on, Dad.
But Brooklyn and everything, man. We've been saying this though, Cino. Like we both been saying this. Like they defense is a problem, and everyone kept talking about, oh, they this, and even when I watched the Milwaukee game, I was like, they should have got beat by double figures because Milwaukee was just missing their shots. That's all that happened. They should have lost by double digits because Milwaukee was killing them, and then they were getting lucky because they was getting some, hustle boards and some rebounds. But I knew that wasn't going to last because, Milwaukee was just cold, and I know Milwaukee play them again. Milwaukee will get them. because they ain't got no presence. And then when DeAndre went to the bench, they ain't had no more size.
Yep. And
They
that's
need
it.
another center.
Yeah, they that's why I kept saying they should never got rid of Jared or Josh Allen or whatever his name is
I
Yeah.
heard they
Jared
tried to
Allen.
keep
They
him.
should never got rid of Jared because Jared was holding that middle down, and like what people forgetting, man, Jared was winning some of those games because of his presence in the middle.
Yep.
So that's gonna kill him. So I don't see this team getting out the second round, man. I kept saying it. I just don't see it unless they get a big man or something in free agency. I don't see it at all.
I heard they
Yeah.
tried to keep him.
I mean, I'm 100% with you on that because I saw the game the same exact way. I was waiting till somebody popped them in the mouth. I said,
Yep.
as long as they keep winning, everybody gonna say, man, ain't no problem, man. Y'all just hate.
Right.
I'm like, why
Right.
would I hate? I want to see them do good, but I'm like, they gonna need a smack in the mouth. So people can say, all right, wait, hold on. Maybe we not as good as we think we are.
I can only
Right.
see
And
what they're
that's
gonna
what
talk
happened, and I
about
knew it
tomorrow.
because people don't understand. It's like basketball is one ball and it's chemistry, and nobody's all played together for a while. I know Harden and KD, they'll be on the same page because they used to play with each other, but Kyrie, we always was questioning is how is it gonna work? But I agree
Come here,
with
come
you.
here, come here.
One of them got to come off the bench because if one of them, you and T said this too. One of them got to come off the bench because if they don't come off the bench, man, they gonna get cooked. They gonna get cooked, especially by the Pacers.
Hey,
Way,
he
Yeah.
got
too many,
he
way
got
too many
bow-legged knees,
turnovers.
dog. He got degenerate knees, dog. Come on, dog.
What's going on, Cino?
Way too many
What's up?
turnovers.
What's up, Grundy?
Yo, what's up, man? What's happening with you, baby?
I'm just
Man,
whooping
off
everybody in
work.
Madden now. Now I'm
I
the
hear you.
Madden king on the 5, you know. That's just,
I'm saying.
you know,
I heard Bear blocked you. Man, you made Bear mad.
Yeah, man, he blocked me.
yeah,
He
blocked
blocked
all us,
Cino.
man. I kept whooping him on Madden. You know, he just couldn't take it no more, man. Then the Browns lost. You know, he stuck.
Man, he was ready to jump off the
Oh
roof.
man.
I mean,
Oh
it
man,
is
that's
what it is.
class.
But yeah,
That's
the Nets.
class.
But the Nets, though, the turnovers, you're right. The turnovers tonight, but I expect turnovers. You know, they knew.
Yeah.
The first time really playing with each other, there's gonna be some turnovers early on. But defensively, they are terrible.
Well,
Yeah, they are.
what
They
I
were
need,
terrible in that game. Milwaukee should have waxed them the other night because
but the problem
they
is
kept
that
letting Forbes, but Forbes coming off the bench kept missing those mid-range shots, and that's
Mm,
what helped them. Because the bench dog if Milwaukee would have hit it, because DJ Augustine was missing too. They would have blew them out the water, and that's when I saw, oh, they done. Whoever they play next, and I saw it was the Cavs. I said, oh, the Cavs gonna get on because everybody don't know the Cavs is nice. Nobody
yeah.
know about them.
I don't know about all that, HD.
No, the Cavs
I
are
don't know
better.
about all
No,
that.
they nice, bruh,
Look.
bruh. They nice, dog. They
And
nice.
HD,
And
bro.
that trade they did, them in Indiana won that trade, dog. I told everybody. I told my brother. I said, dog, Cleveland gonna be dangerous because now you just added to their strength. Their strength was the middle. Now you added two more pieces, Jared, and then you got Terry on the perimeter. So they didn't need Kevin Porter no more. They good. They gonna be locking cats down. Watch. I'm telling you.
I hope so. But you know what?
Drummond,
As
he been
far as
improving.
defense is concerned, to me, that's like a league problem. I mean, when you look at these
Yeah.
teams all over the board, there's inconsistency defensively. People don't know how to play the pick and roll defense. People don't know how to do
Mm-mm.
proper switching. I don't know
That's
All you
because
gotta
about
you
do
watch
is
the
swing the
Bulls a lot.
ball.
You watch the Bulls a lot. It's a lot of time.
nah, you know what? How your business going, Cino? How your
There's a
business
lot of
going, bro?
teams that's out here playing defense.
How your business doing these days?
You been watching them Bulls,
Don't
man.
worry about what we doing. We doing just fine. We
I
just
know.
doing fine.
Y'all surviving.
Yeah, and look, Zach LaVine is playing some of the best basketball in the league, and nobody
Because
talking
he's
about
trying to
Playing
get
for
out of
sure.
there.
He been
How
out
you
of
trying
shape
to
every single
leave?
year.
Why? Listen, Cena.
He
Why
gonna
would he
shoot
want to
you
leave?
in and shoot you out
You
on
out.
the game. That's how he play.
Oh
Told you
my
my boy
god.
good. Told you my boy
Oh my
good. Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, he gonna be
Look,
like, he good, and y'all gonna lose 6 in a row. And you'll be like, man, he sucks. And then he gonna
Suck,
win.
yeah.
And he gonna be like, he
Like he
good.
good, but the
He been
team suck.
improving
Yeah.
every
yeah, but
single
no.
year.
Well, I like what Zach Levine is doing now. At least in the 2 games that they won, is I think they've been watching a lot of Miami or whoever the coach, Billy Donovan. I think has been watching Miami a lot. And what they're doing with Zach Levine is making him basically the facilitator because they know he can score at will, but he's trying to get other people involved. So by
Right.
getting Kobe White involved early in the game and the other guys, Wendell Carter Jr., getting those guys their shots early on, then he can come in and close out quarters. So
Yeah, but
so
see, that's
far,
the problem. Him and Kobe White, they can't play well together. One of them gotta go.
or he just has to be the point and let Kobe White be the shooting guard because he's a better 3-point shooter than he is going to the cup. I'd rather him be like a Kyle Korver where you set the pick and let him run around and shoot the ball because he's a deadly 3-point shooter.
Mm-hmm.
He's a deadly 3-point shooter. And I would just have Zach Levine be the point guard and be the facilitator. Instead of trying to make Kobe White.
The only problem with that is that ain't what Zach gonna want to do. That's the only problem.
Right. Zach got to have the heart to want to do that because it's hard to be a facilitator and then get yours too. You got to
Well,
be
I
willing
mean,
to do it,
so far
sacrifice.
You
he's
saw
been
that
buying
tonight.
in.
You
So
saw that
far, he's been
tonight.
buying
James
in.
Harden came out trying to let Kyrie get his, and that hindered the game.
Nah, man.
You can only imagine how they gonna be when Dinwiddie get back.
Well, Dinwiddie out for the season, bro.
I'm talking about next season.
No, Dinwiddie out for the season.
Yeah, but see the thing
Oh, he ain't
is,
gonna be here.
in this whole thing that they got right here, and they trying to figure this out. James Harden didn't score his first basket till like the third quarter. He
Oh no, can't do that. No, you got. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna have to like you said, sit back. Somebody gonna have to go off the bench or do something, man. You can't have James go in the third quarter. Hell no. Come on.
Yeah, they just gotta swing the ball, man. Swing the ball, man.
Well, somebody gotta make a sacrifice. Everybody can't score 30.
Right, because everybody's thinking, James is thinking, okay, I've had it, or Kyrie had it too much. Let me get the ball and I'm gonna get it to Durant. So he kept trying to give it to KD so that KD can get in a rhythm. Then James figured like I can get mine whenever I want. So then James started to pick it up a little bit in the third and let Kyrie kind of play back. But defensively, y'all getting cooked because ain't nobody picking up the defense. It's not even a pick and roll, really. They doing one-on-one. Somebody just dribble, stop, pull up. Ain't nobody there. I'm like, dude.
But James Harden has always been a weak defender, so is Kyrie. They haven't. You got two guys that are
James Harden, he was playing good defense last.
James Harden was lead. He led the league in steals. James Harden was third in defense last year.
Man, Chris Dunn led the league in average steals with 2.1 a game. That don't mean nothing.
He don't play. Dudley don't play enough minutes. I'm talking about for somebody that play like James, who's gonna play 40 minutes a night. James playing his defense for the past 2-3 years has been on point. It ain't that at all. It's what the team is doing strategically. They got them running a whole different type of defense. Period. It's the Dan Tony system of let's play zone.
I was just about to say that. Dan Tony.
Like Skip said, and Tony, because ain't no D in his category.
I think they're gonna play better without Kyrie to me.
Yeah, that's the wrong guy you need to be having on your bench when you talking about defense.
Yeah, it's too early for that talk, but that talk, if they keep losing, that talk gonna rise up. They better without Kyrie.
Oh, they gonna have a fool tomorrow. Stephen A, Nick Wright.
I don't understand
Shannon
why people hate Kyrie so much. I mean, this guy hasn't done anything wrong or even said anything outlandish
Oh, the
to
media gonna
deserve
act
all
a
this
fool
hate.
I think he's
tomorrow.
great.
The media, they
The
just
problem
gonna do
is Joe Harris needs to start. And the reason why I say Joe Harris needs to start is because Joe Harris plays better defense. He's going to hustle, and he's going to do all the little things that they don't want to do. He was the only guy that picked up Sexton. Sexton got the groove and was scoring at that time, but Joe Harris got on him and was bodying him because he was just cooking Kyrie. He was just like, oh, Kyle, I'm going to pull it right in your face. Bang. You let him get in a rhythm. He can just throw that up now. Now he got comfortable shooting it. He scored 20 straight points on him in the second overtime.
Wait, what?
If
20
between
straight.
Harden and Kyrie, one of them needs to come off
He
the
put
bench.
up a 40 burger.
Oh my God.
They went to double overtime, but the game should have probably been over at the end of regulation because I
They
think
called that
Kyrie should
offensive
get
foul.
fouled. I don't think that was an offensive foul on Kyrie at all. I think that could have been a blocking foul or basically a no call. But anyway,
it was close.
that offensive foul took the ball away from Kyrie, who was going to shoot the last shot of the game. Kyrie scored like 37.
They would have called a blocking foul.
Right. I thought it was a blocking foul, really. Then Kyrie would have shot the 2 and won the game. They didn't want that. The league didn't want that. I know that. League didn't want Kyrie being no hero of the night. They damn sure didn't want that. So they called that offensive foul on Kyrie, and I said, "Oh, okay, yeah, they ain't gonna. Somebody else gonna have to do it. They ain't gonna want you to do it, Kyrie." And then they went to OT, and the OT they were up like 5-6 points. They had the game under control, and they lacked a defense. They cannot defend, and I don't know why that is. When Kevin Durant is one of the best defenders in the world. I'm like, yo, he can guard like 3-4 positions. He can guard point guards. You got a 7-footer who could do all that with that kind of wingspan like a condor, and you are sitting there and you telling me you can't play D?
They need to pick up.
Well, he's only one man, The other 4 got to play defense too.
Dan Tony got them playing zone, and now I'm watching him, and I'm like, it's like somebody going in prevent defense on 3rd and 1.
Right.
I put them 3 spots that they got available. They need
I'm
to
like,
pick up
it's
some
3rd and 1. You in prevent.
Oh man.
Why did they pick up D'Antoni anyway?
I don't know.
him and Harden, I guess.
I don't know how
because no. Mike D'Antoni, Steve Nash, Stoudemire, y'all does that sound familiar to you?
Yes, I understand that. Man,
the Phoenix Suns all over again. But I'm like,
but they got them in the wrong position.
They won 60-something games every year and went home in the second round.
Yeah, but they got him in the wrong position. I would put Tony to coach the offense, but not the defense, to have him in zone. And if you playing zone in the NBA, you got some weak defenders. If you playing zone, unless you playing like the Dallas Maverick zone where they were more aggressive with their zones, you got a weak defense. There's no way you should be playing zone, especially in a close game like that.
My thing is, if you're going to play zone, you do that when they're scoring in the inside of the paint and they're dominant, and you want to try to make sure you stop people getting to the paint. And you guys want to make sure you're there and they don't have great shooters. When their shooters are knocking down shots, like Osman had like 25. Yeah, I mean, he made some lucky shots, but still.
Yeah, a lot of lucky
Teddy is hitting shots. So, if they're hitting shots, you don't need to play zone right now to guard the paint. They're doing all their damage on the outside. You might need to guard that. Plus, Teron Prince, who just played with Brooklyn, he already know your system. He was there last week. Everywhere he hit every big shot in the game. Why? Because he knew exactly where the holes is going to be on the break.
He was
He
motivated.
always be wide open for the shot. Every time he knew where Brooklyn holes were on their defense, period. He would run right to the spot where they wouldn't be. and he was right every time he guessed.
Yeah,
I was like, man, they
he's
did not pick
motivated.
up Ron. I'm like, he done been to how many practices? He know exactly what's going on. And that's exactly why they gave away Dude Locker. They said, we got Chris.
But for them 3 spots that they got available on the Nets, they need to pick up some defenders.
Yeah, I'm like, man, the general manager got beat up on Kobe White. This is modern day slavery. Put the 1s and 2s on them.
Oh yeah.
Modern day slavery. I'm like, damn, it's modern day slavery. I'm like, man, both y'all black.
So you don't think they gonna get it together?
Brooklyn, they gonna win games. They gonna go to the second round. They ain't gonna get the defense together. And then when the playoffs start, everybody gonna be like, man, I can't believe they got bounced. And I'll be like, yeah, they did. See,
Ain't nobody that can pick up.
Basketball fans are like boxing fans. A lot of them are casuals. They just watch the fight when it comes on. And a lot of people just watch the games when they come on, or they just watch the highlights. So they just like to see scoring. So to them, that's all because they play 2K all day. They don't care about defenses and cutting. All they know is, man, Kyrie went off. He had 37. It wasn't they, man. James got to get it going. I'll be like, dog, they can't. They're gonna combine for about 60 to 70 points a night. You can't let the other team combine for more than you. That's just all it is. They in a shootout every night. You're not gonna win an NBA championship getting in shootouts every night and hoping you the one that come out on top. Somebody gotta play some defense. That's what people like. They gonna beat the Lakers. I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, I think that's the league.
Who can they go pick up? Who can they pick up? They got 3 spots. They got 3 spots.
Yeah.
Big man. You need a big man, definitely.
But who? Who out there?
I don't know.
Somebody that can replace
They just need a big man. Yeah.
They need a big man ASAP. They need somebody in the paint. Because DeAndre Jordan is not the big man. He's more of an offensive threat than defensively.
Right.
He can't jump unless it's time for a dunk or alley. His days is all over.
Is Drummond trying to lead the Cavs? That could pick him up.
Who?
Mm-hmm.
No, Drummond play a big role for the Cavs. I don't see the Cavs giving him up.
Hell no, but he want to leave for some reason. I think someone went down over there and he ready to get out.
Man, you know Cleveland is depressing, man. I drive through that place and get depressed right away. I feel the sadness on my body.
I don't go nowhere near the state. I don't.
Yeah, it was depressing. Yeah,
dog. I had to drive. Me and my sister drove out to Philadelphia. We had to go through Cleveland, and I felt the depression.
Bro,
I really wanted to stop at McDonald's.
Man, I drive every day, bro, and I try to stay away from Ohio.
Yeah.
I go around Ohio. I would go through 94 on Chicago before I go to freaking Ohio route to get to Detroit.
That's smart. Don't go to Ohio.
Yeah, it's just wild, man. But everything Joe Kim and Carsino said about Cleveland is absolutely correct. I don't blame Drummond for feeling sad because I feel sad too if I was in Cleveland.
Cleveland got some freaky freaks.
He's like, y'all blame LeBron for leaving Cleveland. We don't blame him for getting out of that.
No, I don't blame him. I don't like the way he did it. It was the way he did it to me the first time around that was horrible. Because you're going to put on this fake dog and pony show for the YMCA, making it seem like it was for the kids. You made a whole TV special all day about the decision just to break the hearts of the people that supported you at the time for 9 years. To do them like that, that's savage. And then you holding a big celebration in Miami.
Burundi don't like them because they put the Bulls out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, in the playoff first round?
He hated that one.
The first round, yeah, knocked you off.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I'm gonna tell you how bad Chicago
You
is.
know what?
LeBron got hurt in one of the
You know what?
playoff
Actually,
games.
Cino,
Matter of fact, I think it was probably a regular season game. I don't know if it was playoff or regular season.
That
LeBron
was
got
the playoff. The Bulls and the Cavs was in the playoff.
everybody here in Chicago was clapping and cheering. LeBron got hurt on a play, and man, he got up a little bit. He was hurt. That was
But you know what?
it's a Miami Heat. Was it the Miami Heat then, or against the
It was
Bulls?
the Miami Heat. I know.
Oh, the Miami Heat version.
Or was
Yeah.
it Cleveland? I don't know. It's either Cleveland
It
or
was
the Bulls.
the Heat.
Miami Heat and the Bulls. But
No,
man,
what year? What year though?
he got hurt in Chicago. Man, he was like sick up for a little bit. Man, they collapsed, and they was like, and man, they even announced like, this is disgraceful. How can y'all clap? I mean, I know you ain't got a root for him, but to root for somebody
But you
get
know
injured.
what? You know what? When LeBron James went to Miami, I actually applauded it because Reinsdorf, it lit a fire under Reinsdorf. They had Reinsdorf come out and say, we're going to build a better team to compete against the Heat. I was like, man, Reinsdorf actually going to take our team seriously and give us some players? Now, we got Boozer, which was horrible, but at least they tried. And he tried to compete. So I thank LeBron for at least helping our Bulls light a fire up under our Bulls to say, we're gonna try to compete with y'all.
Man, the fire wasn't big enough.
Yeah, it wasn't. But the refs helped out a lot too.
That was embers.
Whatever. The refs helped out a lot too. But that's the only reason why I was mad about LeBron leaving. It had nothing to do with him. It was the way he did that. Because that's savage. Imagine if Michael did that. That would be horrible. You can't even picture Michael Jordan doing something like that.
That was, people don't realize that was the Miami Heat's rival. It wasn't the big Boston Three, really. It was the young Bulls with Derrick Rose.
Exactly.
Those were their rivals. Like
that
those
was a
were
young scrappy team, dog. Yeah,
I was saying about it.
Because people didn't know how good the Bulls was at that time. They were like one of the best teams in the NBA when he won the MVP that year.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and plus one of the best
Bulls was right.
That MVP season, they were to go to the championship.
Right.
They were the people saying, yeah, the Bulls, they can beat LeBron.
They were on that way, man. Yeah.
I wouldn't say Bulls.
Especially in that 2011 season, like I told you before, Cino, I have never seen in 2011 Derrick Rose would go into opposing stadiums and they would chant MVP. Yeah. And he's on the road. He has so much love and momentum and support to win that award. He deserved it.
I mean, the thing was that everybody in the league knew he was MVP.
Right.
That was the thing. All the other players, like LeBron, couldn't even hate on him. Because he like, well, damn, what he doing over there in Chicago.
Yeah, like that.
Because, the thing about Derrick Rose is he was prime time exciting to watch.
Yes.
This little bitty dude going down the lane, and you think he finna lay it up, and he putting it back
with a dunk.
And dunking on center.
Yeah, remember what he did to Dragic?
Oh yeah, that's classic.
Remember what he did to Dragic?
You had Stacey King on. Commentary.
I can't believe this. This is
Sean.
What up? John, what's up, baby?
What's going on?
What's happening with you, baby?
Okay.
Yeah,
the boxing socialist has shown up. Man, oh man.
Good to see you, bro.
So something froze over.
Yeah, man. I was sitting here watching the Rockets play Phoenix Suns, and all that. Man, these guys suck, man. No chemistry. Wood, he's all trying to shoot threes. Victor Oladipo is doing 1,000 dribbles and not shooting.
Hey, Sean, Wood is pretty good.
Yeah,
Christian Wood.
He's sucking tonight.
Yeah, Christian Wood. That's the
if you miss one shot, Sean already get rid of you. You get 48 points. You miss one shot, he'd be like, oh, he ain't hit 50, so he ain't that good.
That's right. You got one chance, and if you do bad that night, I'll write you off.
Like, what? I mean, Houston missing. Oh, he trash.
I mean, well, players have bad nights though, Sean. You know, that's just bound to happen.
You get paid millions of dollars not to have a bad night. That's no excuse.
I mean, Sean, you're not gonna have a bad night after the game.
Yeah, I just finished
watching
the game.
Go to the bar. You know?
Hey, can I ask you something? When you come to work, did they tell you to leave your problems at home? That's right.
I mean, I tell them that, but that don't mean it happen.
It depends on if your problems are at work.
Hey, they need to get write-ups. They need to get write-ups for having bad nights. Like you need to sit the bench for like 2 or 3 games.
They just fired Kyrie.
Listen,
baby.
That man Allen was killing them tonight.
He was that was get back, man.
Yeah, that man Allen was killing them tonight. I just finished watching all the highlights tonight.
Y'all traded me. Take it. Boom.
Right, Allen and Prince getting off.
But you see who's suffering right now, right? It's Kevin Durant. This man just went against the Bucks, had to go to a header against the Bucks, then had to go. What was the first game with James Harden when he first got there?
I forgot.
Was it Milwaukee
Magic,
Bucks?
I think.
It was the Magic. Yeah, the Magic. They was in the back and forth with the Magic. They just went to 2 overtimes with the Cleveland Cavaliers. And this is only 3 games in. So Kevin Durant, he's just putting a lot on his body, and it's not even close to the playoffs yet.
Yeah,
man.
Like
that's what I'm saying. They laid back and they ain't really playing no defense at all.
Man,
they're not playing defense at all. I'm like, man, this team gonna get blown out if they play somebody good. I'm like, if you give anybody in the NBA what you just gave Colin Sexton probably think he's a star now. He's
Hey, Kev, who is that next to you? Who's that next to you, man? It look like you got Willie D. He lighting up a cigarette.
Willie D.
Oh, my mom.
You look like Willie D, bro.
That's right.
Oh, he look like Willie D.
Oh, yeah?
No, not really. No.
Hey, man, that's what up.
Normally, everybody that's on here from Houston. Now, Sean is the only one we got from Texas up here. That's a shot.
Hey, man, I was so glad to get rid of James Harden. I was dancing around happy.
Yeah, I saw that.
Hey, man, you didn't want to be there. You know what I mean?
Man, he brought the money. He brought the money to y'all team.
Yeah. Bring no championships.
Y'all could have had Jimmy Butler, Sean.
Listen, I was happy when we got rid of Shorty Dirty. Y'all know who Shorty Dirty is. That's Chris Paul. That's Chris Paul. He the dirtiest player. Yeah, I didn't realize how dirty he was until he started playing for us.
Yeah, one of them.
Oh, yeah, Chris Paul is dirty.
Yeah.
He knows all the tricks in the book. He's like the Ric Flair of NBA.
Yeah.
That's that
dirtiest player in the game.
Like, he from outside of Houston. He like right over there. So if he would have went to the Rockets, that would have been great for him. But he chose Miami.
I think James Wiseman is going to do good, man, if he stops fouling out in the third quarter of every game.
Yeah, that's the thing. Wiseman does have a lot of skill and stuff, but the thing about it is he get down on himself. Like the refs will make a bad call on him, he gets so frustrated, he just can't block that out, and it just messes up the rest of his night.
Yeah, but I feel like
he'll be all right.
Yeah, I feel like it's time.
Sir Bishop, why you never take the link?
Steve Kerr don't let him stretch from the perimeter.
I mean, this kid he's not even 20 years old. So when you only play 3 collegiate games and then you get drafted,
you too easy.
How long you got a fan, dog?
You too easy on people. He been playing AAU his whole life.
With what?
I said you gotta stop being easy on these NBA players. He been playing AAU his whole life.
Positive vibes.
He been playing AAU his whole life.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey, you know what? Matter of fact, right down the road, man. We got Jimmy Butler's right down the road from Tomball. That's on right outside of Houston. And De'Aaron Fox is from Katy. That's the white man's area, all the way out there on the west side of Houston.
Okay. Okay.
Look, I didn't know it was De'Aaron Fox. I didn't realize he cut off all his dreads and all that. I'm like, who is this? This
Yeah,
guy?
yeah, he looked different.
Yeah, he did.
I haven't seen any Sacramento games in a long time.
Yeah.
They
Hey, I'm
probably
gonna be.
testing now.
Didn't he do that last year?
Yep. Yeah,
Hey,
he
look,
cut it
Yeah,
last year. He cut it after the bubble.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
be
okay,
honest.
okay.
Or
See, I didn't
before
even
the bubble,
notice.
my bad. When coronavirus happened.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
before
gonna
the
be honest.
bubble.
I didn't
Okay.
know De'Aaron Fox was that good.
He ain't one
Oh
of
yeah.
these
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
he looked like he
Oh
got
yeah.
better.
Dude.
See,
Yep, he
Yeah,
got
right
better.
now
Yep.
they playing the Clippers right now.
Yep,
Yeah.
his
Who's
game
winning?
got better.
Yeah, man. The
It's a tight game.
only thing that's holding Sacramento back, man, is that coach, man. Luke Walton does not know what he's doing there, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he still got his job.
And Buddy Hill, horse mouth ass.
They gotta move some of them pieces.
They should not have gave him that
They
money.
got
He
too
look
many
like a
guards.
horse.
What's
He
that
look
new
like a
guard
horse with
name?
that big one.
The new boy. The new bull.
Who?
The new
I
guard,
forgot.
the rookie.
I know what you're talking about, but I forgot.
Well, he the like the second or third best player on the team.
What's his name?
You talking about Ant-Man?
What's his name? Halliburton, I think.
Man, they call him Ant-Man.
Louisiana.
Halliburton.
Tyrese? You talking about Tyrese?
Yeah,
him.
one
Yeah,
else
him.
everybody thought should have been a Detroit Piston.
Yup.
Was that Tyler Halliburton?
Halliburton.
He a football player, bro.
Dude been killing.
Anthony Edwards.
Dude, he averaged like 16.
Anthony Edwards.
Excuse me, like 14.
No, Anthony Edwards played for the Minnesota.
No, Barnes, he doing
No,
his
because he
thing
said
on the
Ant-Man.
He
That was
averaged
Anthony Edwards'
14
nickname,
now.
Ant-Man. Yeah.
They call him Ant-Man.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards. They call Anthony Edwards Ant-Man. So
Oh
dude,
yeah.
And welcome to HD trying to get back in.
Hey, listen, man, I'm waiting for Lonzo Ball to end his contract and go right over to Charlotte.
Man.
Nah.
Right with his brother.
That's what everybody.
Hey, they ain't trying to win
Nah,
championships.
his brother's taking over that position.
They trying to sell tickets.
I hope
feel like that's
because
what
They don't need him. They actually rolling right now.
Yeah, they don't need him, but of course they're gonna pursue him, for the marketing.
They're gonna probably have to
The
get
little,
rid of
the ball boys playing,
That
together.
man,
You think MJ can do something with D'Angelo?
Hey, I don't know, but let me ask you this: How does
Yeah,
MJ?
I think so.
How does MJ going from being the best player in the world to being
To be the worst GM.
owner, to being the worst owner ever? Like he don't know how to
Because
pick talent.
it's different from being a GM to a player.
The worst owner is
oh yeah, Keith Murray Jr. He's balling out.
New York.
Hey, wait, who you say the worst owner is?
I mean, Charlotte ain't bad.
Whoever the owner of the
Charlotte
Knicks.
ain't bad at all.
It's your
Yeah.
boo.
I think that they need to,
Bro, he ain't coaching the team.
Hey,
No,
don't he got
they
any say so in
they
picking
got
talent?
all the players they want. Jordan is advertising his Jordans. He doing real good with what he got.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He ain't the coach.
I'm starting to see the
guy.
Jordan symbol on jerseys. Now, if that Jordan symbol come on the Detroit jersey, man, that's a shot.
It's not gonna happen.
Hey, did y'all
I seen it on the Knicks jersey.
Did y'all realize how nasty Jordan was until the Last Dance came out? I was like, man, this is one of the most nastiest players I ever seen.
Of course, bro.
Personality wise or like on the game?
Not a casual.
Y'all always knew that.
He was maniacally ruthless.
Nobody remember. Everybody was like, he's sometimes I dream that he.
Yeah, exactly. That's that good old. That's
They
that
don't
good old.
remember the other Mike.
Yeah, that's that good old NBC marketing man.
Right.
Yup.
I didn't realize
NBC with Bob Costas. Yup, and the Marvel
after I got done watching The Last Dance, I was like, man,
I took it
That's
personal.
a dirty bastard. I'm like, this bastard.
He ain't shake my hand, and I took that personal.
Oh yeah, I took it personal. Right.
I took it personal. Like, what?
I would have shook your hand.
He didn't shake your hand. We talking about good there.
Right. Shake your hand.
Detroit is trying to get the #1 pick in the draft. Don't worry.
Mike was a cold-blooded killer, man. Chill.
Of course, you can't deny that. You cannot deny that at all.
On and off the court. He a cold blood killer off and off the court.
He'll punch you in the mouth.
Yeah, he dropped about 5 fouls on the other end.
Hey, I was really done with him when I found out.
After he done dropped about 10 fouls. I got fouled. You ain't see that? You better call that foul.
I was done with him when I found out he didn't support that black politician in North Carolina.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's crazy. He's not a politician.
Yeah.
Any politician, but she would at least support.
At least he doesn't fake to be one. You know what I'm saying? Like other people.
Yeah, like a certain somebody
dressing up like Malcolm X, but we're gonna leave that alone. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all gonna lay off my nigga.
It's all good. We leave it alone right now. We leave it alone right now.
Brian don't know shit about politics.
But back to Brooklyn, man. Man, they got to tighten up the defense, dog. This is they shouldn't be losing a team like the Cavs at all, man. That's
DeAndre Jordan. He has to step up.
The Cavs respectable.
Y'all sleeping on the Cavs.
I mean, I'm not.
No, the Cavs is not. They solid. The Cavs made some good trades.
Okay, yes, they are solid, but I'm saying, bro, a team like Brooklyn should be.
Cavs margin of victory loss is 6.
What are we
They only
talking
lose by
about?
6 points a game.
What are we talking about?
There you go.
Hey,
there you go. That central rivalry. That's all that is. That's all that is. That's central rivalry. That's all.
Hey, I like my man here. He got a permanent smile. I'm gonna start calling him Smiley.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Hey, who's the point guard?
He said the Cavs is not nice. Hey, man, they playing good right now. I can't lie. They hit their shot.
Kyrie is James Harden. Who's the point guard?
Who's the point guard?
James Harden.
I would say James Harden.
Like back in OKC, remember when he was in OKC, he ran the point and they was on point. That's why they beat San Antonio, because they couldn't follow him. They was like, oh, he can shoot as well too, and he can facilitate. So that's what they need him to do. Kyrie somebody got to sacrifice. Somebody got to come in.
Exactly, man.
Somebody,
if they want to win a championship, somebody does have to make that sacrifice.
Yeah, I want to know.
Right.
Somebody need to come off the bench.
I want to know when James Harden wasn't when he was here with the Rockets. The man never passed. He just a Brooklyn. He's handing out.
He led the league in assists. He led the league in assists.
Like, what was that?
I can't. Hey, listen, I can't even lie. I gotta give props where it's due. Drummond's been playing good this season.
Yeah,
about that. Look, that's smoking mirrors, man.
You got it's too early in the season. So far, he's been playing good.
That's the thing.
So far, he's been playing good. It's too early in the season, but so far,
that man
I'm one of those guys.
Somebody said Sixers.
Oh, there's again talking about them Sixers. They look good today. They got a win. I was shocked.
Boston.
Well, the Bulls won 2 in a row and they win 3.
Sixers is 2 and done.
No, he out.
Right now, James Harden had a 21-point triple-double. And then, so he's finna lead the league in assists again. He averaging over 12 assists. He averaging 11, so he almost 12 assists a game.
Yep, he top 5 in assists every year. Whoever said he can't pass, that's a lie or don't pass. He always pass.
I don't know about always pass.
Not always. It's the you know what I'm saying? It's the wrong time, nigga. It's the wrong time he passed the ball. Like he'll score, he'll shoot the ball like 5 times in a row. Like that type of pass. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the wrong time though.
And then he'll pass later. Yeah.
Right.
That's how you play.
This how you know you played bad defense. Larry Nance got 15 points. Johnson got 15. Allen got 12. And then you got Prince got 17.
The HD, listen to
let me ask kangaroo scene.
I got
Hey, let me ask y'all a question.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all a question, man. Do y'all think Klay Thompson will ever come back, or you think those back-to-back injuries did him in?
What's the question again?
He said he's
coming back.
I said, do you think Klay Thompson will ever come back, or those back-to-back injuries pretty much did him in?
I think he could possibly come back.
Be able to but he never was really athletic like that, so he'll be straight.
Yep.
Yeah, he never
they ain't
really
gonna win another championship.
Now he played good perimeter defense though. Like he would be in your face.
I don't know if Draymond stopped drinking the wine. and whip his big behind back in shape, they could.
Nah,
that's
They
real.
gotta trade him.
No, that's
Trade
real.
Draymond, and they gotta change.
it looked like the old Draymond a little bit coming back so far. It looked like he put the
Hey,
drink down a little bit.
if Draymond got
He out
traded,
here mentoring.
It's cold
hey,
out
if
here in Brooklyn,
Draymond
y'all.
if Draymond got traded to the Nets, I don't think nobody beats him.
It's cold out here. We don't want that. We don't want that dude out here, man.
You don't want that dude.
We don't need him. We don't need him. We don't need him out here. We good.
I'm glad you in here,
Yeah,
man.
what up, kids? Yeah, what up?
Man.
What's going on? What up? What's up?
Oh man,
What happened, dog?
What's wrong?
Kyrie for
What happened?
What happened? What happened?
We ain't nothing happened really. We just had a Colin
just had a
Sexton got
hiccup.
loose.
You know what I'm saying?
Colin Sexton got loose. Ain't nothing really.
Y'all see the firepower. 47 points.
Y'all see the firepower. You see the firepower. That's all. 7 games of that.
Hey man, that's a lot of mileage for KD though.
I know it is, and I said that too. So I said that earlier. I said, yo, like all that firepower, the fact that they got to play a lot. They got to play defense and still score. That's a lot of exhaustion. But
KD legs is out of there. He went 3 for 9.
But like I said,
and then he went 12 for 25.
Yo,
his legs got
they had 3 games. They had 3 games in 4 nights.
Yo, listen, Kyrie doesn't need to be the point guard, man. Like James Harden needs to be the one giving the ball. Like I don't like that.
That's what we said. Right.
Nah, Kyrie was dominant playing point for like the whole damn fucking like it's ridiculous. Like I like the way James Harden distributes the basketball. I think Kyrie needs to be coming off the, you know what I'm saying, coming off the ball.
Yeah. Come off the bench. I think
that's what I'm saying. That's what I think.
Joe Harris needs to start.
Exactly, because that's what we get at any moment.
A lot better with Joe Harris out there. Kyrie needs to come off the bench. Let him play.
Hey, Carcino.
KD will never be as good as Bron. He's been better than LeBron.
Hey, who said that? Who said that bullshit?
Real quick, hold on.
Who said that?
True story.
Don't worry.
Real quick,
if LeBron can hit threes like that consistently, I'll give it to him. He can't even shoot.
Watch him out, dude.
Carcino, I gotta tell you, man. I know you ain't gonna want to hear it, but man, the Lakers are gonna win again this year.
Of course.
They don't win it. They are. We know that.
We know they set it up for them too. You know, the league needs money. We just don't want to see it.
But I tell you this: if they play the Clippers gonna beat them in 7.
No, they're not. You got to stop.
They gonna beat them in 7. Because they gonna make it a nip and tuck game.
Have y'all been watching the Clippers though?
Listen, the Clippers is over for them. Y'all got to stop.
The Clippers are nice, dog. I like the rotation. All they need is that backup point guard. If they get that backup point guard, they not being stopped.
Y'all haven't been watching the Clippers play.
Happen and Paul George.
Yeah, exactly. True. That is true.
I'm not worried about Paul George. Paul George gonna do his disappearing act. Kawhi gonna know that. I'm like,
I gotta step up.
Their benches.
See how Taylor Horton
they just need a point guard.
Right.
They don't got no point guard. They better go sign Brandon Jennings.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Brandon Jennings. I don't know. Brandon Jennings.
Brandon Jennings.
Hey, hold up. I got
He's somewhere in China. Go ahead.
Hold up. I got a question for y'all. Hey, listen. The first time y'all saw the Brooklyn Nets play this year.
All right, stop.
Did you think something was wrong with your TV set when you saw the floor?
Nah.
I was like, why is my TV?
I know what you're talking about.
Their floor
is a little dark. Yeah.
The floor.
The floor, yeah.
You talking about the floor model?
It messes you up a little bit if you're not paying.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I know what you mean. It is weird. It's weird.
Ugly.
It's weird. I know.
It's ugly.
Nah, it's not that bad though.
It looks retro.
Hey, they need to give. They need to put.
Don't talk about my borough. I'm gonna get you out of here. Stop playing.
They need to put Taco Fall in more, man. I'm a Taco Fall fan.
Where you from? The fan. I don't know if Tito heard me, but thank you for bringing back the fan, baby.
Yeah.
Yo, where you from, son?
That's when you know it's the truth behind. When you hear that fan,
yeah.
The fan.
I'm like, baby.
Hey,
I
yo,
know
you know
it's
that
going
year,
down.
you saved me with that Eddie Murphy.
You
I was
know
like,
it's
oh,
going
here we
down.
go. Word. Like, for
Man,
real.
he had that
That shit threw me off.
I said, Cino, throwback in it. Throwback.
Oh yeah. I was like,
You know,
it's the fan,
Cino,
baby.
you know what's funny? Yo, watching that, I seen that. The thing where whatever, when Richard Pryor was up and he did that with Eddie Murphy when he brought him on stage. I watched that.
Yeah.
So when you spoke about that was kind of funny. Like when you think about it, I was like, all right, cool. That's ironic that he didn't know him, because you wouldn't think that he didn't know him the way he brought him on stage. You would think that he knew him.
Hey, why Trae Young's hair look like he was struck by lightning every game?
Yo, where are you from? Where are you from? You look like Ron from a different world with the glasses off.
Wait, who you talking to me?
No, this guy here who said that the floor of the Brooklyn shit looked crazy.
Man, I ain't got no glasses
Sean,
on.
don't get on Shine, man. Come on.
No, the other one. No, the light-skinned dude.
Man, there's a few of us in here.
You know who you are, bro.
It's a few light-skinned people. You got a point. Which
right,
one?
like
the high yellow one.
I mean,
Ew,
boxing socialist. Boxing
Oh, that's boxing socialist. That's Sean Don, man. That's Sean.
That's a legendary duo right there.
That's the legendary duo, boxing socialist.
Never seen him on camera.
For real.
I'm in Houston.
Like, man, where is Sean?
You in Houston? James Harden.
The video you and Cino did after the game.
Yeah, John was one of the people that wanted James Harden to leave.
Right. He did a whole video.
Yeah, because he's a regular season player. That's another problem too. What are they gonna do in the playoffs? When James Harden shows up.
Yo, Cino, Braun gonna retire.
I mean James Softon, my fault.
In LA.
Choked in.
Is he gonna retire in LA? I think so. He might play one more season in Cleveland, but I doubt it. I think he retire in LA.
Yeah, the little, the little storyline have been passing the torch to his son. I already know how it is. You know that.
You already know how it's gonna go down with LeBron.
Right.
Retire, Lakers, and all three of his jerseys gonna get retired in every city.
No, hell no. His jersey better not get retired in no Lakers, man.
Hey,
his jersey won't be retired in
Miami. Definitely get the jersey.
Exactly. Yeah, would make sense.
You know the NBA is gonna give him a slide.
Right.
Just trying together.
Hey, listen.
And it's gonna
be LeBron and
Anthony Davis
are gonna have all their kids in the NBA. You're gonna have Bronny. You're gonna have Zaire.
And guess what? Zaire is gonna be better than both of them.
Man, Zaire look better than Bronny, dog, on it as far as
he definitely does.
Bronny trash.
Hold on, somebody's TV's on.
Well, I just hope they
cut
go to
that
college.
stuff off.
They just showed KD, Kyrie, and them. They just was at the podium, and they was just talking about they none of them saying nothing about defense. They was all just the first game. It don't really mean that much. And they was just
Y'all
listen. This is all three of their fault. I'm not blaming no bench. I'm not blaming nobody. This is KD, Kyrie, and Harden's fault, especially Kyrie, because you got cooked in the overtime.
Right. Hey, LB, you had somebody that was faking like you on the last live stream.
37.
I'm finna tell you who fault it is. I'm finna tell you who fault it is. It's the system fault. That Mike D'Antoni system never fucking works.
It never does. Never does.
Hey, did Kawhi Leonard make a mistake leaving Toronto? Should he have stayed there instead of Clippers?
Nah.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
He should have stayed in Toronto.
He didn't want to stay in Toronto. He
be with Larry.
Those guys are easier to listen. They listen.
And be with Marcus All. Look how Marcus All looks right now.
What's Marcus Gasol doing?
Ain't Marcus Gasol about to retire this year, though?
He looked like he needed to retire. But you know what? I can't really say that because he's around LeBron. Everybody that gets around LeBron, they start to decrease. So you know.
No, dog. Marcus
that
playoff
was good. Yeah.
He was part of the reason why Toronto lost.
Yeah, you can say that.
Part of the reason.
Probably.
Yeah,
But
you could
AC,
definitely
like
say
I
that.
keep telling you, man, the Cavs are just sneaking on these teams.
Hey, they got some shooters.
Don't drink the
No, that's
Kool-Aid.
that
Believe in
Central
the
Division
Bulls.
hate.
I'm not gonna say they're
That's
making the
that
playoffs or
Central
anything,
Division
but I'm
hate.
just
It's
saying they look
okay.
good right now. They
It's
look good right
okay,
now.
man.
Making
I
the
get
playoffs
it,
this
Rusty.
season. After
You
watching
hate
Cleveland, I
them.
just
That's
sat back and
cool.
just thought
You
about like,
cool.
damn,
You
Josh
hate them.
a bigger
That's why
They,
they fans are in Cleveland. I understand. I understand.
But Bear,
they
listen.
look.
I called your town a dump, but I don't hate the Cleveland Browns. I damn sure don't hate the fans.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Garbage.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
They are loyal to support trash.
You hate the Browns. They look like Doodoo Brown. You hate them.
Doodoo Brown.
You hate the Cavaliers. You hate that. You know, it's fine. I understand.
And look, thank God we didn't have a St. Benedict like LeBron James leave our town, go back, and leave again. You know, and y'all gonna be stupid enough to build a statue after this man outside your stadium. And
They gonna have to.
But
they ain't had nobody else.
They had nobody else, and they're gonna have to.
Man, listen, you build a statue of Kyrie Irving.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Kyrie Irving deserves a statue outside of Cleveland.
That dump of
I thought you was in Orlando.
What you mean?
I thought you was in Orlando. They talking about like you from Cleveland.
No, I ain't from Cleveland. I'm from St. Pete. I'm an Orlando fan. I'm just saying Cleveland look good. I was saying that
they don't look good.
That's because they beat the Nets.
I've been watching Cleveland.
Hey,
have been looking good.
No, I'm Orlando.
They're hitting their threes. They're like Drummond's actually playing much better. I mean, it's just the beginning of the season. They look good right now. You know,
right
I'm not saying they're gonna make the
They
playoffs.
don't know where at the end of the season.
I'm not gonna say they're gonna make the playoffs or anything.
Yeah, but Rundy, we still ball. We see the Magic still up there, right?
I see him.
Yeah,
I see him.
You ain't even picked us. You just said we an afterthought.
You know what?
I'm just cool that the Knicks are 6 right now.
I want the Bulls to aspire to be a playoff team like Orlando.
You're right.
How come nobody told me
in the first round?
Hey, how come nobody told me that Nelly's playing for the Golden State Warriors?
Who?
Nelly playing for the Golden State
Who's
Warriors.
Nelly?
I don't know. The back of his jersey said Oubre.
That is left
He got that band-aid on his.
What's that?
You don't know like no Nelly.
You don't look like no Nelly. What you get that from?
You said who look like Nelly?
Nelly wore that same band-aid for 5 years.
Right. The only person that look like Nelly is Bradley Beal.
Hey, Pascal. Pascal is.
Who they don't look like neither one.
Y'all like Pascal?
Yeah, I like Pascal. He the
He's
reason
gonna be a star.
the last game. He came off the bench, killing them down
Kelly
low.
Clarkson.
Killing them.
Andre Walker.
Pascal great. He been great.
Andrew.
But you know what?
What happened to your Nets, man?
Oh,
the Nets.
The Nets. What do you mean? What happened to the Nets? They lost. That's what happened.
Wait, who? Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, LB. What happened?
Hold on. Let me answer that question too, though.
Talking to
LB. What happened to the Nets?
Oh, the Knicks fan? That don't have nothing to do with us. We won our last game.
LB. What happened to
Nothing to do with us.
And you know what?
The Knicks is number 6 seed right now.
Yeah, we blew out the Celtics.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all getting a good old East.
The
Knicks conversation we had the other night. Well, I was told. Hey,
The
that's
Bucks.
it.
that.
Oh
Yes,
God,
sir.
Oh
here we
yeah,
go.
LB.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
What
Yes,
we
sir.
got
Like,
with them
listen,
Oh
that's
my
the
God.
Nets.
What up?
You just be
Wait,
stinking
Alpha
on
Blue
these
is
Oh,
niggas,
laughing.
here we
boy.
go with y'all two, dog.
Listen,
Wait, Alpha Blue is laughing. Oh boy.
I heard a Knicks fan the other night tell me that the Nets have been running New York for a minute now.
Nah. I
They
don't
have
believe that.
been.
Wow.
I don't believe that.
See,
They
see,
have
That's
been.
what
Remember
I heard.
MB?
And
We
then
had the 2013,
No,
the
bro.
2013
listen, it
They
was a
season.
have been.
Knicks
What are
Carmelo.
you
fan
We
that
was in the
told
talking about? If you
playoffs.
go to New York, you tell
and that
me.
told me that.
Like, what are you talking
I
about?
mean, I could say they had the little D'Angelo Russell moment
It
and
don't
stuff
even.
like
I can
that.
tell you the reason
They had
why
some bright spots.
when it comes to NBA itself and outside the NBA. So it's like I will tell you why. Number one, their gear is better. Black and white. That's easy clap. They got the whole they got stuff that matches the gear and all that type of stuff.
Oh no, the Knicks colors is fly. I
You
like
got
that.
the
Yeah,
club. You got the
exactly.
club. You got
Yeah, that's going
hold
on.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'm
That orange and
I'm
blue.
saying your Knicks gear too.
That orange and
I'm
blue.
letting him
Darn
speak his
right.
No.
truth.
I
Hey,
said
go
You
your
ahead.
know I'm
Knicks
gonna rock
gear
orange and
too. I'm
blue.
Hey,
not
go
saying
ahead.
that
HD.
nobody's never seen because stuff.
HD. You know
No,
I'm
we've
gonna rock
seen those
orange and
colors
blue.
before. We've
Ain't that
seen
right,
black and
No,
white
HD?
no,
before.
you're not hearing what I'm saying. I'm talking about as
HD.
far
You know I'm
as
gonna rock orange and blue.
like
you
the
say?
club. You got the club that's in Brooklyn.
I said, you
All
know
the
I'm gonna
events
rock orange
happen
and
in
blue. Darn
Brooklyn.
Oh,
right.
all
They
day.
don't really
Orange and
happen
blue
in the
glitter.
garden like that
That's
anymore.
you.
Yeah.
Henny
Yeah.
Deuce and Palooza happens in the Barclays. Like
So
the club
yeah,
is
so
the
have
club is
been
in
running New York
Barclays.
for a minute.
All of that, everything's in Barclays. That's all I'm saying. It's been like this for like about 7 years now.
7 years.
So it's like, come
I
on.
mean, wait. What do you mean?
There ain't no.
Like you
I
talking
mean
about
nothing. I be
entertainment
outside. I go to
wise?
both places. So it's like, come on, like no, that's what I'm telling you. The club
It
and all
ain't
that
nothing like
stuff.
Madison Square Garden, man.
Exactly.
If you sell out Madison Square Garden, you big time.
Yeah, you're selling out
Barclays
Madison
is
Square Garden, but look who's in the garden. A bunch of people that moved over to New York from the UK that don't know a damn thing about basketball. Let's take little Timmy to the game. Like,
Damn.
dog.
all the
Damn.
tourists go to Madison Square Garden though.
Yo,
They all go to
The
yo,
Knicks
Brooklyn
can
too.
win
What are you
15.
talking about?
The Knicks
They
can
all
win
go to
15
Brooklyn too.
games,
Have
and
you not
it
seen
will
Brooklyn
still be
lately?
sold out.
That's tough.
Have you not seen Brooklyn lately?
Yeah,
They're not looking that
yeah,
good.
yeah.
They're
We still,
lost. Yeah,
but I'm
they're
just
lost.
saying,
Yeah,
like the
they're
Knicks can
not
only
looking
they
good.
can win 15 games
No,
and
the
still have
Brooklyn,
a sold out
Brooklyn,
crowd.
man,
Brooklyn's not
like
looking good,
I
dog.
remember one year where Kevin Garnett was playing on the Nets, right? Where this dude, like everybody's just mad quiet. They were scoring and all that. Everybody just sitting there just watching the game all dead and stuff. Kevin Garnett had to raise his hands up, like, wake up. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, because this is the type of people that be going to the games now. Like, all these people that's moving from all these places to coming to New York. Like,
Well, it's about
I miss
affordability too.
Tourists,
Them
bro.
tickets ain't cheap, bro.
Man.
Well,
I mean, I had to make decisions too. Either
Man,
buy
I
some
man,
Jordans
I
or go to a game.
man, I haven't watched New York since Larry Johnson. That was the last time I
Somebody
that
said the
long?
Knicks haven't been in
Oh,
Vegas
Wow.
good
since
God.
Like 90,
But you
98,
know what?
99,
That
shit,
just tells
98,
you
wasn't
how
that like
99.
bad the New
96?
York Knicks
Like,
have
Oh, my
been.
God.
He said since Larry Johnson
Yeah,
died.
Larry
yeah,
God
because
Johnson.
dang.
Grandma,
98,
That's
man.
how
That's
he
bad the
did
Knicks
that.
have
Larry
been.
Johnson.
Ain't that
You
Man.
said
Carmelo?
since
You
a
ain't
Yeah,
freak.
think
You
that
said
was
you don't
I
want
Johnson?
you don't
did,
want to
yo. I
reason.
so
give
I
yeah,
stopped
Sean
man.
credit
watching.
for that. I give Sean credit for that, bro. Look how bad the Knicks been.
Yep,
Yeah.
Damn.
They been horrible.
yep.
And
Bro,
look,
Listen.
I'm
he
gonna
And
mention
said
another
Larry
name, Sean.
Johnson,
My boy
bro.
Allen
God,
Houston,
So
man.
you didn't watch none of the Carmelo
Allen
Anthony era?
Houston.
listen,
Don't
this is why I brought
Oh
this up.
man.
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
me he was from Houston.
you big capping.
Right,
So you didn't watch the Sprewell era? That was right after the Larry Johnson was there.
Well, yeah,
Apparently
I
you
take
didn't.
that
right.
back. I take that back. The only play I remember Spreewell. The only play I remember is him choking out the coach.
That
Damn.
wasn't even in New York. That wasn't even in
So
New
you
York.
didn't watch when Stephon Marbury, Quentin Richardson, and Jamal Crawford was there.
They
Well,
were
yeah,
all right.
I did see that, but I said the
So
last
why
time
you
they
Easy,
capping?
really,
nah.
the
They
last
were
time
all
they
right.
really was Larry
What
Johnson,
do you mean?
he said Larry
He
Johnson.
said,
Patrick Ewing,
that's
Yeah,
Larry
terrible.
Johnson. That's the last time they really
yeah.
had
Yeah,
some
yeah.
star power.
What about
Past his
David
prime,
Lee?
Larry.
You
A
joking?
past his
That's
prime, Larry
terrible,
Johnson.
dog. You just murked the whole Knicks,
I
dog.
mean,
That's
for real. He should have hit.
Hey,
He
Barry,
should have
I
hit.
I
Barry
don't
and Chris
know.
Dunn.
hey,
And
I
now,
agree with
They got a
Sean.
whole
and
bunch
Oh,
of
I
hate
do
mail.
murk the whole shit.
And now they
Murder the ball.
A passing prime Larry Johnson.
Larry Johnson, baby, grandma.
A pass,
a past his prime grandma mark. Good Lord.
Right.
That's right.
Hey, man, he's just grandma. It ain't that. He's just grandma.
That tells you how
Good
bad
Lord.
Dolan is.
Jeez.
That was the
That
last
tells you
time
how
Hey,
they
how
had
bad
y'all
that,
kick
Dolan
that,
is
out?
as
that was
an
the last
owner.
time I remember them having toughness.
Hey man, how y'all kick?
He's in
How
one
y'all kick
championship
Spike
in a
Lee
million
out,
years.
yo? Y'all
How
kick
y'all
Spike
get
Lee
Charles
out, man.
Oakley
Listen,
out?
hold up. So wait a minute. So all of
Hey,
this.
kick Spike Lee out, man.
The Nets been running New York since they've been in Jersey.
No,
Nah,
this what?
no,
Whoa,
No,
definitely not.
whoa, T,
Like,
Definitely
that's what
not.
it
How
said.
the
Like,
not at
how the
all.
Nets
Look
gonna
at that.
run
We
New
got
York when
man,
they in
T
Jersey?
bringing the
three
heat.
Chicago
T
dudes in
instigating
here.
right now, man.
How
That's what's
how
up.
does the Nets run New York when they in Jersey? That
T
ain't
bringing the heat, baby.
right on.
That's hilarious, dog.
Nah, definitely not.
Dang, T killing it. T just murked him again, saying, dog,
You said that. See, look, you
When
set
they was in
yourself
New
up.
like,
Jersey, come on now, no.
this is an epiphany to me. I've never heard a Knicks fan say that.
Listen, you can
What do
have
you mean?
15
Where have
wins
you been
and
for
still
6
sell
years?
out arenas.
Like
And
where have you
there's
been?
purple in here.
I'm just saying. I've just
Oh
never heard. I
hell
mean,
no.
I know the obvious, but I've just never heard.
Oh hell no.
Well, I'm telling you because you've been talking to
I
40
know the
50 years
obvious.
old, dog. I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you where everybody be at. Where all the events be at. Where all the events is held at. There's a
But
club
those
that
are bandwagons, though, man.
ain't the
He said
40
that
40
was a
club inside Barclays?
bandwagon.
Look,
Those are
yo, El, would you agree
The
with me
Knicks,
if I said
the Knicks
that's
fan
why
base
when y'all
is
get on
crashing
that
on the
Browns
Knicks,
fan, I'm
man.
like, at least he was a Browns fan. At least he could say he's a
I'll
Browns
just
fan.
tell you what it
That's
is
terrible.
outside of
We're
The
not
basketball.
talking
Knicks
about the
fan
Browns,
base
man.
is
You
I'll
know how
just tell
much
you
crashing.
what it
that's
is.
depressing.
Hey, hey,
We're not talking about the dude Browns.
y'all heard when they expanded in a couple years, they bring in the Seattle Supersonics back, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, I
sure
heard
Yeah,
about
they
yeah.
that.
welcome
Look at this
them back.
dude right here, bro.
I hope so.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, we been
Yeah,
yeah,
I
we
think
did.
he definitely should have left.
Look at this dude.
Again? Oh
Oh,
my
my
god.
baby,
Viscera.
my
That's
Oh,
baby
viscera.
crackhead is back.
Viscera.
Who's that?
That's
that's
viscera,
purple face.
man.
That's purple face. Black purple. Yeah.
Or just
Yo, what's going on, baby?
They called him Black Purple.
Man,
Yeah, he's back.
HD,
Yeah.
my favorite hype is back, baby.
Dang.
Oh god.
Wait, that was the guy that was acting like the boogeyman?
His name
Yeah.
is purple. He's half black and half purple. That's purple.
Oh,
Man,
damn.
my favorite
I need my glasses. Does that say Burple?
Purple.
It does.
Darn.
man.
Hey, I didn't even know nobody was there first till y'all started saying something.
I
He
swear,
really looked like he
dog.
could be a serial killer. Shit.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord.
Man,
That's
that just goes
Damn.
to show you Cino got fans all over the world.
I
He
Literally.
got fans all over the
He
world.
got hypes. He got,
Good God.
chicks. He got them all, baby.
Troll.
Exactly.
Right.
He looked like a horror movie though. I
Yeah,
can't even
man.
lie.
Hold on. I gotta get my glasses so I can make out these names. Hold on.
He really
Yo,
wearing his glasses.
Cino, your gaming channel
No,
on
Sean,
screen
wow.
is better than Chris.
Dog.
Where Chris been at, man? I know you seen him.
Yeah, where you been at, Purple?
Oh Lord.
No, watch it. No, look. No, you gonna
Yo,
laugh
his
at
mic
this.
is on mute.
You gonna laugh at
He
this.
gonna talk.
Oh, I gotta say something. Hey, HD, Cino's
Yo.
off that Lamar Jackson went on bandwagon.
Oh good Lord.
What you mean I'm off the bandwagon?
That's fine.
I told
You
you
said
I
they
got
need a
rid
new
of him.
quarterback.
I got rid of him halfway in the season for the rookie quarterback for the Chargers. I had Justin Herbert. That's
I
how
had
we
to
made
bring
it
it up.
run. He was my
Nah,
starting
man.
quarterback.
I rewatched the game. It wasn't even his fault, man. It was the play calling.
No, it wasn't his fault.
Man,
It was the
was his
center.
fault. It
How
was
many
no
times?
part of his fault.
How much?
What the
How
hell
much
you mean?
times the
He
kicker
the
missed
one
the field
that
goal? He missed the field goal like 3 times.
Yo, he threw the pick
Lamar
six,
threw
though.
that interception, dog. Like if he
Yeah,
would
Yeah,
that's
that
what
was
I'm
a bad
saying.
interception.
his thing, what he should have did was he should have waited to see. His problem is he can't throw outside the numbers well. Because if he could have hit Willie Snead because Willie Snead came in and then ran out. God jumped off of him. And
Oh, I can see all of them.
I appreciate it.
Nicholas Jacobs.
Right. But he was
Burundi.
before that. He
Welcome
was
to
actually passing
HCI.
he was passing the ball good, like
he
in the
was.
middle of the seat, like
Thing with
middle of the
Lamar
field and
is
stuff.
the thing with Lamar is like his problem is he threw the ball, he locked onto the guy. What should have happened is the guy come on the drag. If a guy would have came in on the drag under the knee, he could have hit him for a shot. And then plus Lamar wasn't taking advantage of the guys going on the hits. Because a lot of times when they ran a hit, the DBs backed off. He could have started killing them like that, and they could have been up way ahead of him.
Hey,
Golden
State is wearing the Oakland jerseys. They wearing the town jerseys.
Yeah, I see that.
Here we go. It's the we believe again.
And that's true, Harry.
Oh man,
They believe. They believe
Yes.
it again, man.
Hey, I gotta ask y'all.
Oh wow.
Hey,
Oh, that jerseys is clean.
I gotta ask
They're
y'all
not
a
even in
question,
Oakland
man.
anymore.
All right, what's the question?
They capping. They trying
No,
to
because they want them to keep coming to the game. They want them to still come to the game.
Like,
Hey,
come on,
can I
man.
ask y'all something?
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, Carcino knows, man. I don't watch football at all, but I
You're
did
not the
see
only
that
one, dog.
game
I'm
the
sorry.
other day. Who's that guy that what's his name, man? He stood up and was like wobbly.
Oh, that's Patrick Mahomes.
Now
You
I
got,
saw that.
boy,
and
Pat Mahomes got flat.
Hey,
He got
let me ask you
flat.
something. I don't know the rules.
Hey, G, how?
Hey,
I didn't even see him get hit in the head.
Hey, I don't know
He
the
didn't get
rules.
hit in the ball. No, he hit himself.
He got hit by that shoulder.
No, it wasn't the shoulder. No, it wasn't the shoulder. It wasn't the shoulder.
Hey, let me ask you this.
No, it wasn't the shoulder.
Hey, go ahead. Ask your question.
Now,
Hold on. Let me ask him.
I don't know the rules and stuff of football, right? But what I saw was a WWF move. You know how you put a person in a headlock? You put a headlock and you run and you power drive them into the ground.
He too damn soft.
He didn't really. No. It wasn't the shoulder. It wasn't the shoulder. It wasn't the shoulder. It was the ball. The ball hit himself. The ball
wrapped around him like this and threw him down.
Yeah, but it wasn't the ball.
But can you power drive somebody?
It wasn't the shoulder. It was the ball. The ball hit him.
It wasn't the ball. That might have been more of a clothesline.
It was the ball.
You can't drive him into the turf.
Yeah, you can power drive that pretty boy. He ain't nobody pretty boy. Yeah, pretty boy, sissy.
I thought you couldn't hit quarterback. I thought y'all couldn't hit quarterback.
Yes, sir.
I'm about to rewatch this thing.
Quarterback, but you can't.
That's all day.
You gonna see me in the middle of the field stomping on the logo too with the players.
Why did people get penalized for hitting quarterbacks then? I see them throwing these yellow flags everywhere.
Dude, that was a clean
because
hit.
they trying to protect the quarterback, but that was a clean hit.
The ball. His dumb behind thought, I could get this easy. Dude snuck behind the linebacker and said, "No, you not."
Clothesline from hell. Clothesline from hell.
Slap.
Hey, why they saying?
Oh no, that was a clean hit. That was a clean hit.
Hey,
those jerseys are fire.
Look at the jersey, saying it's not a concussion? It looked like he was concussed to me.
Man, look.
Oh yeah, he was concussed.
Look what happened.
Oh no, they put him in the bed.
Hey, but that's getting better city Jersey.
He was done. He couldn't do none of that little shit. See, this is not the regular season. This is the playoffs. Playoffs, we hit. We hit in the playoffs.
Hey,
regular season, we tap.
Hey, why are you saying we? Are you out there playing the game?
I do.
Like a true NFL dude.
Man, I felt like
he's the richest player, right, in football?
I would say so. He is. He got the biggest contract. Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, we getting old. Wiseman getting old.
Told you.
Hey, that's all that Draymond Green training. That's that Draymond Green mentoring.
Wiseman.
That donkey.
He said that donkey.
Hey. Hey, Sean,
what's the question?
Sean,
what's the question?
Do you think that Do you think that Wilder and Fury gonna fight for the third time?
Great question.
No.
Do you think it's gonna go down?
I think if they do, it's going to be at least 2 years before they do. Because right now they putting Deontay Wilder against Charles Martin, and I don't know what's wrong with him. He said he was God one day, then he was the devil the next.
Oh my Lord!
They put him there with the psychopath,
Oh,
Charles
Lord.
Martin.
Charles Martin. I ain't heard.
That's who Deontay's fighting next.
He sound like a serial killer. What's your name? Look like he gonna go kill a whole block right now.
Yeah,
like his name is like
How much Wisen got?
Charles Lee Martin or something like that.
Man, they all beating on us. I'm like,
you finna laugh my last name.
Murder. Wait, hold on, man. What did Wiseman do, man? Hold on. You dead.
Yo, T.
Yo.
You ready for another question?
Oh my gosh. Here we go with y'all, man.
Oh yeah. Now we can get to the truth of this.
Hey.
Because he said Burundi been capping. Now we can get to that.
Whoa. He said Burundi been capping. I sent you the scores. So you see
Listen, you have to work. We haven't played since the other day. We haven't played since the other day.
Are you serious? They're wearing the Oakland jersey because of Kamala Harris?
So any other dubs he's talking about, he's wearing his all cap.
They're wearing the Oakland jersey because of Kamala Harris.
Bro, don't get me started. I already woke up to that nonsense.
Man, who cares about that lady, dog?
Kamala. I just told her,
man, she gonna lock all our black.
Man, yeah. She's in power right now. Yeah, she's a very nice woman.
Skip that lady, man. Keep it real deal.
I do not like this Miami Heat City jerseys, man. This is irritating me.
You capped on Miami.
They wearing the cotton candy jerseys, man.
Miami jersey fire. I can kill that.
You talking about the blue ones?
That's white cotton candy. That is cotton. That is blue raspberry and freaking strawberry.
That is light work.
I ain't want to be raspberry.
That doesn't need to wear black or red.
Jimmy Butler's still out, right?
Or whatever. I ain't one of them. So
Jimmy Butler's still out, right?
Yeah, he's playing.
Yeah,
I'll kill them jerseys.
I didn't see him play.
Who's coming back? They make gonna return. I'm telling you.
What's your question?
Do you think
them jerseys fire?
Do you think
them jerseys fire?
Man, why Garcia keep capping?
Those one of the best jerseys in the
I like those.
Hey, what did
hold on, y'all.
What did you say again about Ryan Garcia?
Oh yeah, my thing was, do you think Ryan Garcia and Devin Hadner gonna fight?
Probably not, because Tank's gonna knock out Ryan Garcia, and that'll probably be the end of his career.
Wow, I like that answer.
Okay.
Hey,
if he got knocked down by Luke Campbell,
he got beat by Luke.
Look, I do want to see Lopez fight Tank.
Atlanta's jerseys are
so Steve, what's up?
Tank
you ready?
Tank would beat him.
Yeah, when I get to the crib, dog, I got you. We can play.
Oh God!
I think the only person.
The rivalry continues, dog.
I think the only person. I think there's two
people.
people.
Nick, he been on a losing streak.
I think.
Oh, T, you been losing?
I'm like Roman Reigns.
He beat me twice in a row, 2 times the other day. What up, Frank?
Oh man, they getting on to you.
You know what I'm saying?
Not really, man. He called me while I was in a Zoom conference, man. I was highly distracted.
Oh, he was multitasking.
While I was playing, I'm like,
come on, man. It's all right, man.
It is all right. Can't win them all.
You know, it is all right. That's just one acknowledgement, T. That's all I want.
What acknowledgement?
You know what I'm saying? And now
what acknowledgement? What acknowledgement is this?
Now,
No. See, here comes the cap, Doug. Super cap. Berendi, aka Cap, Cap America.
Tino got
All
you.
I know is I'm the king of the five.
Look, everybody in the chat got his exclusive, right?
Yeah, see, I got to get my PS5, man. Casino over there taking all kind of crowns, and I ain't even
Oh
played.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Cino crowned himself the champ.
On the PS4, what are you doing?
Huh?
I need to get on the
Hey,
5.
Sean.
I deserve to play.
Yeah.
Listen,
I think the only person that could
better
beat
brush up on your
beat
PS
Tank is that
before you try and get to
is
the
that
next
might
level.
be that
Hey,
Japanese boxer.
what's your question?
Now
I
you
said
hear
I think
all
that
these
Japanese boxer
we
can
gave
beat
y'all.
Tank.
You talking about that
That Japanese
Inu?
whatever. Yeah, I can't pronounce his name.
Yeah. Actually, that's a good possibility he could beat Tank. And
He the only one in
Devin
135 that
Haney could beat Tank. Now the fight
I
I
don't think
really
so.
want to see, and I don't think he'll win, but I really want to see Gary Russell versus Tank. But I don't think Gary will win that.
No,
I like man. I ain't never seen me. Man,
I don't think
that's
I
the
don't think what's called can beat Tank. I don't think Devin can beat Tank. Devin.
Oh
They
wow,
got
The Valley.
Jersey. You never seen them?
down in the valley, man.
Devin's too slick. I don't
You know what
think.
go down in the valley?
I don't think he'll get that.
No, the Valley.
Push pop ice
Devin
cream
Son's
Devin's
jersey.
Still too green though, man. He's still
No,
too
is that
green.
the Suns jersey?
No, that's the Suns. Yeah, that's the
Devin too
Phoenix
green
Suns.
right now.
Yeah,
My
Phoenix
opinion.
Suns got one of the best jerseys, dog.
That looks
They got
nice,
one of
though.
the
That
best
looks nice.
ones.
That looks really nice, man. That looks
I
really
can
nice.
rock that.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
that looks
that
really nice.
Japanese
That's
boxer.
not bad.
He
I got Barkley posers in the
Man, I
Phoenix
like
Suns
the Bull
colorway that
City
goes in there.
jerseys.
Oh, good lord.
Hey man, he loyal, man.
You thinking about shoes?
Man.
I already know
I'm
that.
glad.
That's why he be over there running that trash Bears offense. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I
He
saw
saw that Miami Heat colors and said, "Man, I got some shoes that go
Right,
right with it."
shoes gotta match that.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
I gotta get back.
When those jerseys came back, and then Sneaker News announced that the LeBron Salviches is coming back, I was like, wait a minute.
Hey, I gotta get back in the
Like,
game. I see all y'all holding up PlayStation 5s and all that, and
I ain't got no PS5 yet. I'm waiting for
I think the last game I played was like
I ain't got a PS5 yet. I ain't got an Xbox yet.
I don't want a defective PS5, so I'm waiting till they make.
I'm waiting.
Ain't nothing defective over here.
PS5 is defective.
I'm telling you right now, my stimulus check is going towards the 5. You know what I'm saying? Whenever Biden can get on in here.
Hey, the last time I had a PlayStation was a long time ago, and I think the game I played back then was called Double Dribble. That's the last time I played on a PlayStation.
Yeah, that's the old freaking
That's a PlayStation.
Damn.
He said double dribble.
Like that old uncle. Man, that Nintendo. You got that Nintendo hooked up to
my double dribble. Wasn't that a Sega Genesis game?
You know what I mean?
No, that was like the game from Nintendo, Double Dribble.
Yeah.
Where you had all the hot spots on the floor, dog. You shoot threes, it'd be like,
And I was the king of double dribble.
When Carsino,
oh no, I had my spot on the floor, dog, from the corner, dog. I kill you every time, dog.
I know everybody can hit that shot, but you wouldn't even get the ball past half court playing me.
Double dribble is about as old as Techno Bowl. Double dribble is old as Techno Bowl,
but I can just shoot from half court.
Hey, Carsino, you remember that?
It is a
How
spot.
you hitting this consistently?
Hey, Carsino, you remember I told you last week when you told me about it, and I was like, well, man, I need to save about $200. And when you told me a PlayStation is $500, I almost lost my mind.
Yeah, I heard you said $100 or something like that.
Gaming consoles
$100
$200 since
gaming
like
console.
early 90s.
I'm like $100. That's the price of a game.
Yeah, that definitely
Yeah,
is.
that's
It's like 120 for
that's
a
the
limited
game.
edition type
Yeah,
game.
if you get like a deluxe edition or
Well,
something.
I let you know
Yeah.
last time I played a video game.
The regular games now were $70. They used to be 60
$70 just for one game.
for one game.
You have to like that. Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64 back in the day, cartridges was like $70, $80.
Damn,
I got mine.
I ain't know that.
I rented
Yeah,
it.
they did. They was $80.
Yeah, they used to have a running store.
That's why PS5 tried to justify bringing the games up to $70 because it was like they used to be like that back in the day. But you talking to a generation that wasn't even around back then.
Exactly.
Dog.
Hey, but can't you download games now?
Yeah,
but it's better to get the physical copy.
I'm still a disc guy.
Yeah, I like the disc because you can sell
But
it.
I'll buy a digital. It varies from game to game with me. It just depends on what game.
I downloaded NBA 2K21 digitally and that shit.
Hey, I don't like the games with cartridges because I used to have to pull it out, blow in the cartridges, and put it right back in.
Well, the only console that does only NES.
That's back in the days.
Only NES. You had to blow on the cart. Super Nintendo 64, like their cartridges were straight, but you didn't have to blow into them. Like they were straight. But now they bring it.
PlayStation 2s used to like scratch on my CDs, man. I had to like blow on it and do all types of stuff.
You had to rub that thing with
put alcohol and stuff.
Yeah, boy, already know on it. But alcohol on it is good as new.
Right. Exactly. Shining and everything.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what I don't understand is I don't understand when we were coming up, man, you used to wait and you couldn't wait for somebody to lose and you happened to play the game. And I'm looking at all these people. I'm like, y'all actually just get online and watch people play games? There's no fun in that.
Channel and watch on screen.
It's just about
Right.
interaction.
You watching me play is artwork.
Man, these little kids just spend their whole Saturday afternoon playing video games.
Play. I be like, Cito, stop running that damn play.
Yeah. It's just like having a virtual crowd.
No, I see Cino running the ball more.
No. It's like having a virtual crowd behind you. Like, remember when you go to Funko Land or whatever back in the day, and then you play that one hot game, everybody standing behind you in the crowd.
Oh, okay.
So it's like that. Like,
I get
Funko Land.
So, Cartino, are you like the best guy here or something?
On the 5.
Oh, okay. Nobody can beat
On the
you.
4, I'm like maybe second or third.
That's because T ain't on the 5, right?
Nah,
exactly. Tell him, Uncle Frank. Thank you, sir.
They say T about to take that crown.
It's good we got more players now. Cause I tell you, man, I was beating everybody, man. Poor Bear, man. Nobody saw Bear for months. Burundi disappeared too. Couldn't nobody. Burundi is fresh off. He got them 2 dubs, and he's fresh off a hiatus.
Damn.
Hey, Gavin had a whole channel. Gavin had a whole YouTube channel dedicated to video games. He played T. Gavin ain't made a video in about 6 months.
Darn.
Damn.
Well, look at
Hey, T. Dang, T, you beat him like that.
After that, not to mention the daily ass whooping that Cino be giving him.
I retired now. He told the whole chat. He quit.
Gavin, he quit. He always quit. I don't even play Gavin no more because he always quit on my game.
Man, Burundi, why did it make you sound like you suck?
No. First of all,
see, it's funny how we don't have to make it sound like anything. You know what I'm saying?
With T, he said that I surpassed him.
Oh, okay.
And then I've dominated.
Listen,
over. We got
this guy. He's fresh off. He's fresh off the honeymoon, dog.
He said, "I can't stand Cino's 3 plays." No, I can't lie. Cino's he's been mixing it up. He's been running with the field goal. Not the field goal. Who was it? The fullback, the running back.
Cino knows the truth when it comes to me and you.
He's been running with the fullback.
I'm the man.
Oh, he be beating you.
I don't know, man. They was playing some of your audio and stuff after you would lose to T and stuff. I'm like, man.
Every time me and Burundi play, it'll be like 8-7. Then next thing you know, the power will go out. Me and T, the same thing. We be tied up, and then the power will go out. And I'll be like, oh, the game cut off, rather.
Whose power goes out first? Whose power goes out first?
They got the
EA servers are bad.
Right.
Oh yeah, it's always been bad.
Finish a game.
I don't know, man. That might be PlayStation too. You know what I'm saying? You might as well take that time to Xbox.
Xbox. That's why you over there alone.
Hey man, I'm getting tired of this crap, man. I'm getting tired of this slander. Cut it out. Cut it out.
I know, right?
You cut it out. Cut it out. I like both. Oh, yo, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
So everybody playing
Nick, I'm not a bad guy. It's just that I want people to tell the truth.
Y'all PlayStation is the controllers are too big. Y'all got the hands of freaking 10-year-old boys out here, man.
Yeah, that's the Xbox rage.
He said that's you know why that's there. That's because of multiple red rings of death, man. It makes you spaz out.
Man, when I was touching the PlayStation controller, it felt like it was about to break.
No, man.
Y'all
been like
15,
man. Chill out, dog. And I like PlayStation, dog.
When I touch a PlayStation controller, it felt like it was about to break.
Disrespectful, man. Come on.
Hey, I like that. I like that.
Disrespectful.
Man, I like that guy. He like country.
Come on, man.
Come on, Steph Curry.
Trying to answer your question.
Yeah.
No, I'm like
Christian need to stop it. Christian need to stop it because 360 was the last time Xbox
So
been
you be
great.
beating Carcino.
Yeah, you got a good point.
Yeah, I've beaten Carcino.
I mean, the
Xbox
Series
One
X,
is garbage.
you know.
Xbox Series X has no game.
I beat him
Like, come
too.
on, man.
And we got Gears of War, you know.
Who got the more
Gears of
wins?
War 5 was garbage.
I got the Series.
You didn't even play it. You know you didn't play it, LB.
I'm not playing that feminazi game.
See, you didn't even play. You can't judge it. You didn't play it.
I don't care. Feminazi game, dog. How you gonna take out Martinez? Like, come on. Stop.
Hey, do y'all play for money?
No. I don't trying to bankrupt nobody.
I don't know about that,
Nah, you 2K back in the day. 2K back in the day, they had something from that was fun. 2K back in the day had something from Virgin Mobile.
Hey, that brother Sharp, he got on the sweater and a tie.
No. 2K back in the day had like NBA 2K back in the day had like Virgin Mobile or whatever, and they used to sponsor like you could play the games online, put the money up, and then whoever wins the money will go to their account. They used to do that, but they don't do it no more.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you make a lot of money playing games.
Now, if you just play for money, then you gotta set it up yourself.
Well, you can just cash out people, right?
Yeah, you just cash out people.
He said
Whatever.
he's telling the truth. He said, man, he's like, I would be taking all T money. you don't mind taking
Oh, man.
I ain't even gonna give him a reason how he has to explain that at the end of the night, dog.
Oh man,
he don't need that excuse, man.
Is that microphone you got in this?
Yeah, he said
it's hard enough when the game's just free.
He said since he been losing you ain't been showing your face on here. That's why.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Cap.
But you know what?
Somebody said Kurt Franklin.
Share that. Man, stop.
Hey, somebody said you should make a team and join the Madden Bowl. What is that?
Oh, the Madden Bowl.
They said you should make a team and join the Madden Bowl.
Trash. Madden been trash.
Cino should make a Cino Bowl.
Oh, they said someone. The preacher at the bottom. They must be talking about the guy on the left.
I haven't played Madden since 2012.
Yeah, the guy with the suit.
Done, bro. It's the same game every year. Like they don't do nothing to improve because EA is retarded.
Well,
yeah, that's why 2K about to make a 2K football. They better get on it.
2K be doing the same crap, but they ain't no EA. EA's like bad across the board in any game.
2K brings a lot more, you know.
EA guys.
Man, at least they bring you a good story mode.
They don't have no competition. Ain't been no
Yeah, that's why
competition.
2K about to make a 2K football.
2K Sports.
I'm talking about it.
Sports basically killed Live.
Yeah,
Live used
2K
to be
about to
like
come
the
out with a
best
2K
NBA game
football.
out.
No, but they done got to be
Game.
like doing the same thing every year too. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they need the competition.
I'll take 2K over Madden. Madden doesn't make Madden be
Oh, yeah, most
robbing
definitely.
people, dog. Like Madden,
They
like
definitely
2K
do.
it, but Madden really rob. See, the reason why y'all saying that because y'all only play one mode. You don't play like those other modes like My Career.
Right.
Right.
Like, the roads
See,
you
I
gotta
play my
pay
career
to
from
win and all
2K
that.
and stuff.
The man got
And
the
the
market
part.
for that too. They got all the same stuff.
No. EA does it
Casino
way
mode,
different
like
than
the
2K
playoffs.
do.
That's the thing. We all got to get a 5 in order for that to
EA
happen.
does it way different from 2K. EA will charge probably like $15 for like a different alternate
Oh,
color.
y'all trying to start a
EA
tournament?
be doing
Oh,
crap
man.
like
Hey,
that.
so Carcino,
Yeah, I'm down with that.
can you play 2 players against 2 players, like you the quarterback and I'm the wide receiver?
You could do up to 8.
Yeah, I think you can
Yeah,
do that.
yeah.
You can do
You
that.
could do that too.
You could do like
I
8
just
on
don't
8.
want to see on my
I
team.
wouldn't want to do
I used to do that with
Madden. Now where's see it now? You see it
Because if
Women
I
West?
throw
I
you
did
the
that on
ball,
2K. I did a 5-on-5.
Listen, do a tournament. I guarantee you, Burundi will not win. Guarantee you.
No,
will not.
now listen. See, no,
Oh,
I'm calling my shot. I'm calling my shot. Set up a tournament. Set up a
Wait, it
tournament.
has to be with the same team?
Huh?
I play with the same team. I play with the Bears.
Yeah, he be trying to run that trash
man.
Bears offense, Doug.
Hey,
Who's that
Burundi,
quarterback?
Hey, Burundi.
Who's that quarterback? Nick Foles?
Trash is beating.
Hey,
Trash Bears offense, Doug.
Hey, Burundi, you know how you go
beating
to
you,
the
T.
Burundi,
Really?
you know how you go to the basketball court to play pickup game, and they always pick up that last player. That's how they making you sound. Like you the last person get.
Well, you know what? You know what, T? All you gotta do.
I'm gonna tell you who's the last player to get picked, Dad.
Listen, T.
Oh,
You easy money. Now, Sean,
Yeah.
all you gotta do if you want to see me play,
Yeah.
Chris Gaming. I was on this channel. We played live.
Yeah.
Cito beat him, Bear beat him, and then I beat him in the last game. You can watch footage of how I play.
Hey, well,
I
how
blew
can
him
I
out.
watch you and Cino play?
Taco Bell,
set
you
it up so
definitely
I can
right.
watch that
2K
game?
does have better
why I can't
gameplay.
Cino, set that up so I can see you and
I
Burundi
would
play.
love that.
Hold on, what has better
Because
game?
Cino,
2K.
unlike T, is real competition.
Somebody said NBA Live is pretty good. Nah, man.
Right, I got to go back to the
NBA Live used to be phenomenal until like 2011.
Like,
way
yeah,
after
NBA
2010,
Live
it just
07 was
down.
good. The last one was Tracy McGrady on the cover. That was the last
No,
good
no.
NBA Live.
That specific NBA Live
that was the cup.
2007 with McGrady on the cover, 360
Yeah.
only. That's the only way I'm playing that live. If it was only on 360. Because I was not playing that crap on
But
PS2.
Cino, don't worry, man. I'm gonna send you the score again. That way you can know once again.
The worst live was 08.
He ain't gonna send you the score, man.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Last time he was
Nah, I'm definitely rocking. I like those Oakland jerseys though, man.
The
They
last
look
time he
nice.
was talking about the last message he sent sounded suicidal, man. He was like, man, you know,
I think Phoenix Suns is like one of the best
he got
ones.
the best of me.
The Minnesota, I didn't even see the Minnesota.
I like Phoenix Suns. I like Clippers.
I like the
Nets.
Phoenix Suns.
I like Phoenix Suns, Clippers, Nets, and Miami.
Burundi is
Those are my
the
favorite ones.
funniest winner of all time. Because he's like Mr. Positive. He always gives you an upliftment. Like,
You'll be all right. You're some good hell. You'll come back better
That's
next
not
time.
right. You'll come back.
You'll be all right. Take your butt whooping. You learn from your butt whooping.
Return it to your father.
Right. I'm like, think I got it, Dad. What you talking about?
The Valley
Man,
jersey.
you be letting people down. You be letting people down softly.
Right.
for everybody, I'm trying to save people like T and Gavin from jumping off.
Oh man.
Man, they take it
Just
that
to
hard.
use a T reference.
They take it that hard.
Listen, man.
Oh, so you be taking it
like,
easy?
like your
He
thing
be
your
having
PS5
the
has to
quietest
been
post
glitching
game.
like nothing's going wrong with it, like nothing.
Man,
they should be thankful
I'm
that
about 5 minutes from the crib, dad. We can play tonight, even though it's
I
late.
got
He
my
pumped up.
system
You got
on
T
right
pumped
now.
up.
I got my system on now. I'll wait
Yeah.
for you.
I'll be home.
Wait, T, what team you be running
like,
with? The
so
Lions?
nothing's going wrong with your
Me?
PS5,
Green
like
Bay.
no blackouts, no nothing.
Oh, you be running with
Oh,
Green Bay?
Green Bay.
Yeah.
Oh
They
man.
asking to get a butt whooping.
Oh
Real bad.
man.
Hey,
But like I said,
let me ask you
I
this.
don't know, man. I think
money.
Green Bay
this.
might get this
T
game
is
this Sunday,
easy
man.
money.
Can I ask you this, Barani?
Oh yeah, Brady gonna win.
Can I ask you this in order?
Oh, you think Brady's gonna win?
Wait, hold on.
Go ahead.
Hey, I can't stand Green Bay. You know how I feel about Aaron Rodgers, dog. I cannot.
Yeah,
Barani,
Brady
let me
gonna
ask
be
you
there.
this.
I
So,
hope
who
not.
the
Tom
best- who
Brady
the
over
best
Aaron
player
Rodgers
is?
any day. All right.
Wouldn't it make sense for you and Carcino to pick the two worst teams there is, just to see who's the better person?
Yeah,
No, that doesn't make
listen, I
sense.
can play
Not
any
to me,
style
no.
anybody wants.
There you go, Carcino. Y'all gotta pick the two worst teams
You
on
see
the
what I
game
mean? Like,
and see who
that's
wins.
how versatile my game is.
I just did that. I just played
Darn,
with
he
the
beat
Jets.
you with the worst team.
No, I
Dang,
played Gavin. I
dang,
played
he
with
beat
the
you with the
Jets.
worst team.
I played
You
with
pick
the
my
Jets live.
yeah. That's
Yeah,
bad.
see,
If you pick Adam Gase, play
Yeah,
Oh,
I
play
won
yeah.
with
playbook.
Donald.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Did you win?
Okay.
Yeah, I won with Donald. He quit. That's when Gavin said, I'm done. I ain't playing no more. I quit.
Oh yeah, I would quit too.
Wait a
No, I'm
minute, dog.
joking.
You retired, Gavin?
Yeah, I had the Jets. And then he picked the Jaguars, man. I made him quit in the first quarter.
Oh wow.
Dang.
I don't know, man. It look like Cino got a lot better.
Yes.
Hey, Valentine, you ain't see that in a long time. You ain't hear that, huh?
Oh no, it's been a
I've heard
long
that in
time.
like
Jaguar
years,
rights.
bro.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
I'm hearing Deshaun Watson might be coming to the Jets, but I'm not getting my hopes up.
Yeah,
But,
he
you
another
know.
one that needs to leave Houston.
Fantasy,
Get him
dad.
up out of here.
Deshaun Watson's
Listen. Wait, where they go? Where's he going?
He ain't going nowhere.
I want everybody to leave Houston and
Oh,
ain't winning the
hey.
championship.
All I know is Sam Donald ain't gonna be here no more.
Sign that contract. He ain't going nowhere. He might as well go back and just play it out. He should
Hey,
have never
Outlaw sound like
He
Sam
should have never
Cooke.
signed
It's been a
signed the
long
contract like
time.
an idiot.
Not coming,
Now you in trouble.
The change got to come. It won't be
Oh,
Deshaun
yeah.
Watson.
Hey, we got a new
I
head
hope
coach.
the
The
Jets get
change
better
has
one day
came.
because I
So,
still want my dream Super Bowl, Jets versus
Sam
Giants.
Donald up for trade. Anybody want him?
I hope the
You
Jets
know?
get better.
No, don't nobody want no
I'll take him for Stafford.
boy.
Oh, you taking from Stafford?
I would take him for Stafford.
Who?
I don't know.
Darnold.
That's like an average. That's like an average quarterback. Like trading
I
for
would take him in like a couple
above
picks.
average quarterback.
Yeah, for right now, I don't know, man. I'll go after somebody else, dog. Darnold, man, just ain't that guy.
Hey,
I mean, I ain't looking for that guy. I'm looking to
you
move
know who
on.
they need to
Colts
get rid
look
of?
like they
Right,
need a
right.
quarterback too.
He said move
You
on.
know who they need to get rid of in Houston? They need to get rid of JJ Watt. Because all they
Oh yeah, they should have been got rid of him. Yeah, that's what I said. He's holding up money.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
Well,
holding up a
listen, raise money.
lot of money. Right now, he's the what's his name? Foster right now. Exactly. At least he admitted it. You know.
Yeah.
He told Deshaun Watson, man, I'm sorry for wasting one of your years.
Yep.
He ain't never lied.
I can't lie. Out of all the old quarterbacks, I would say Phillip Rivers. He actually had like one more year left.
Sean don't have any loyalty. Like if you don't, he don't look at what you've been doing for the team for years.
He look better than Ben Roethlisberger and Drew Brees, though.
That loyalty get you killed.
I'd rather them bring Dan Marino out of retirement and play for the Texans.
That love will get you killed. You know what I'm saying?
Gonna get you. Love's gonna get you. Love's gonna get you.
Hey,
no,
Never heard Dan Marino's name.
Oh, he
in
got a
years,
picture of
bro.
himself in the background.
That's not a picture of him on the wall.
Oh, I thought that was a picture of him in the
Oh,
background.
God. No, that's Ella Fitzgerald.
Oh, okay.
That's Ella Fitzgerald on my wall.
Good Lord.
Yeah, I told you, Burundi
Yeah, that's
seemed like
Nick's
a
ex-girlfriend.
Hey, man, come on,
Nick,
dog.
please don't pull out an actual Polaroid of her.
Why, bro? Come on.
He said, wah.
I'm a past life.
Yo. Hey, go ahead and pull out that Polaroid of her. You know what I'm saying? I know you got one.
Polaroid.
Come on, bro.
No, you got the Ella Fitzgerald Polaroid there.
Yep.
Hey, he said nobody can beat my high
Hey,
score.
Frank, you started.
Somebody said watching to the Deadskins. I'm
Yeah, that is on Frank.
You mean Crash Bandicoot, not Coop. What are you talking about?
Oh, he put Coop on there.
Right, it's Coop. Bandicoot.
Hey, me and my wife used to get down
It
on
is not the
Mario Kart.
Redskins anymore. We are under a Biden and Harris administration, so we have to be progressive and be sensitive. So it's the football team.
Oh,
yeah.
We got to be sensitive.
It's just Deadskins to me.
Oh yeah, this is
so I
a
don't
very
care what
sensitive
anybody say.
4 years. You know.
Yeah, I'm still down with Deadskins.
We don't want to offend anybody.
What do you identify?
Oh, it's Burundi there, Burundi. I walked in the crib, dad. I walked in the crib, dad.
They can't have no sports names. They take all the names.
I
Bullets,
walked in
Redskins, they can't have no names in one.
Hold on, dad.
Yeah, T
I'm
was
at the crib. Listen, man. I was coming home anyways. I just didn't.
Oh man, you better get home before that curfew. You know.
He just got it.
They get home for the curfew.
You know what happens when black people outside after 8. You know what happens when black people outside after 8 under the Biden.
Man,
they go to jail. They go to jail. That's where they go.
He's really upset about this election.
Yep.
I'm trolling, but I'm just saying. Like, I ain't really upset. I'm just preparing for the nonsense to come. So I
think LB wanted 4 more years of Trump.
I don't want Trump either.
Right.
Hey, it was picking
At least all that Black is out. Lil Wayne is out. At least all the people out of jail.
Hilarious, dog. Oh,
you got Jesse Perret. What's her name? Perret Nation. She clean.
All the people see no name that Trump pardoned are like drug addicts or drug.
No, he ran down like a whole list. I was like, yo,
exactly. Right. I mean, you got a whole bunch of, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a whole bunch of guys.
That boy Cino was sounding like DMX second verse on that song. Brenda, Felicia. Oh,
yeah, man, it's a whole bunch of guys.
What happened? When Cino was like, he's
it's
like,
a whole,
okay,
he brought in a whole bunch of guys.
It wasn't your LSD.
You know what I mean?
I just started rolling.
Drink medicine, you know what I mean?
Cino, your man's got caught up again, guys. Again, are we surprised?
No, we're not.
But who got caught up? Who y'all? Nobody gonna be there.
Money gonna be there, man. Come on now.
Hey, man.
Come on now, man.
Money gonna be there.
The money gonna be there, man. Come on now.
Oh, she was
Everybody saw the picture was like, man,
I was like, nah. I was about to go up, man. I was like, nah. I can't.
Like,
that picture looked disgusting, man.
Disgusting, right? Exactly. Oh God. I'm like,
I'm like,
ain't no mistaking that, bro.
It ain't no faking that one.
Dude, bro, that's a whole dude.
The other one has strong, cheekbones and stuff like that. This one
like,
just,
bro.
Hey, hold on. No.
Strong cheekbones.
This dude, that dude was even worse, man. That dude looked like a freaking a picture of Walter Matthau.
That
big range holiday hard looking ass.
See, don't have me dying. He said he threw the keys. He he threw his wallet
Jay-Z
on
with the
the
nigga,
on the
man.
bed like he was there before.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
You don't just throw your keys and your wallet on the bed like that.
Videos like
Unless you've been there.
Bro, that's
You want
bad. I'm like, bro, I can't
somebody like dog.
Hold on,
you want
Dad.
somebody
Young Buck, why are you even going to a why are you even going to a situation and you don't know what's cracking? You know
That's
what I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying, dog. You want to talk about you got catfish and shit.
Nigga, that shit look like
How do you
got
walk
catfish? Y'all talking about Young
been
Buck?
to before and you throw your keys and wallet? He threw a wallet and some keys on the
Exactly.
bed.
You acting as if you
Right.
making your place home. You acting as if you at home for real. Like, come on.
Right. That don't go along with your story.
That's comfortable moves right there.
Hey man, Young Buck is
That's like how you just go at home, you just come home and you just like throw stuff on the bed, you know.
I said it was over. I was believing him. I'm like, man, y'all, man, ain't just making stuff up, man. Fuck straight. Man, I clicked on the video. I had just did a live.
Man,
And
this
as
is
soon as
modern
I
day.
got off my live, it was a video came like it posted like right after my live went off, boy. It was during my live, and they was like, look, live stream. I played the video. He was, first of all,
Now you want to be tough.
Right. Yeah. When he started the video,
now you tough.
I just want to say,
I don't know how many times he said to be 100. What did he say? To be all the way honest with you. I'm like, you haven't been honest the whole interview.
He really hasn't, though.
Bro, what part are we at with Young Buck? Like part 37?
Hey, see, this is the thing. I heard back in the days, like it was a rumor. I don't know if y'all remember the Ray J for Love or something like that. That girl Dangerous. She was saying that Young Buck and Ray J was like together or something like that. It was a rumor back in the days.
About that light skinned girl Dangerous?
Yeah. It was like back in the days. Like it was always a rumor. Like it was Ray J
Hey,
and
listen,
Young
I know
Buck.
one thing. He made it clear.
Ray J ain't about that life.
I believe in that. Shoot.
Ray J is definitely not about that life.
He made it 100% clear. He said, "Now, baby didn't play with me in Juvenile when it come to kissing. Now,
right?
I ain't believe it.
Oh, yeah.
I believe it.
I believe it.
All right. Hey, you ain't that far. You in Houston, man. You gonna have baby pull up on you, Sean.
That's the sledge level caps right there, bro. That's the sledge level caps.
What he said, baby, what, like Birdman?
Man, on my station now.
Somebody told me. If somebody told me baby was gonna roll up on me, the first thing I do. First thing I do if they tell me baby rolling up is I'm gonna put a trunk sign in my yard. I bet you that'll keep him out.
Man,
Baby gonna walk up to you like,
right in my yard.
Playboy.
Yeah, he know the cops will be there in seconds.
Man, baby gonna walk up to you like, man, here, Playboy. I hear you talking on the internet.
That Nicholas.
Hey, I know that baby be here once I hear the word. I said, if I hear the word uptown one more time, I said, yep, that's baby. I heard the word uptown. Holly Grove, uptown.
Yeah, man, here, Playboy. I hear you talking on the
Leave me an
internet.
invitation in my mailbox.
Now, are you finished or are you done?
Pull up on tree, y'all. Playboy.
I'm gonna tell him I'm finished done.
Oh God, bro!
You better put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name.
I'm like, I'm finished talking to
level caps.
Some more outrageous type stuff.
Right.
Yep.
Right. Say it no more.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
You're gonna be right behind Sean doing the Birdman hand roll.
Right.
Oh God. Oh god.
And then
I'll
when
be
you
right there.
say, "Well,
Man,
I
I
see
ain't
you
mean to
talking on
literally
the
kill you,
internet,
man.
and no putting my foot in my neck."
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
That boy, that
That
boy
Nicholas
died.
Jacobs
He
laugh
said
though.
Birdman didn't play with us like that. That was a lie.
Hey, we gotta make Nicholas laugh more often, bro. This shit
Oh
hella
god.
funny.
Yeah,
I know,
now he
crazy.
cracked everybody up.
I know what he was talking about. I know
Hey,
what he was talking about.
hey,
Oh.
listen.
Every
I'm
call
just
he
gonna be.
going up
I'm
with
just.
somebody
Oh
told him.
god.
Young Buck don't know what no catfish was. Somebody just told him
Right.
what it was.
Right.
And he was up there the way he was saying it. Man, that was one of them catfish things.
Oh, bro. He was
They
catching
probably
a
told him
whole.
about the TV show. He's like, man, I got catfish.
Then you
Hey,
gonna talk no T gonna talk about
hey,
that
I'm gonna be
swing
honest
run he
with
killed
Birdman.
A
Travis
couple days
dog.
ago, that wasn't him.
But my
I was
thing is,
positive that
all
wasn't
right,
him.
let's come
Hey,
to
I
the
can't.
solution. Let's come to
He
the
was capping
solution.
like
Birdman,
this
What
whole
if he
time.
does
Birdman,
come
you
out?
got a speech impediment.
What, like, what type of rap is he gonna come out with, though? You know what I'm saying?
Man, who
Come on,
listen
like
to Young Buck anyway? I haven't listened to Young Buck.
I have no idea, dog.
Nobody does.
Nobody, bro.
I haven't listened to Young Buck.
Probably from people from Germany or
This
something
is
like that. You
probably
never know.
hey, on the real, this is probably the most. This is the
Bucket,
probably
all
this.
this went down.
Hold on, man.
Would you
is probably
delete
the
his
most
sounds off
haven't
your
listened to
relevant.
phone?
Young Buck since
This is
2005.
probably the most
Man.
relevant he's ever had, dog. I'm telling you,
Hey, get Bucket and
bro. Oh hell no, bro. I ain't nothing, dog. Oh no.
Man, Shorty Wanna Ride sounds like a completely different song now. Shorty Wanna Ride sounds like a whole different song to me now.
Now you wondering like,
That
what was he
sounds
talking about?
Shorty that we ran into.
that wasn't no Shorty.
Ride with me.
That wasn't a female he was referencing.
That wasn't no
as
Shorty. I'm telling you that right now.
He's talking about a lady boy.
Yeah, he talking about one of them he things.
Talking about one of them he
That picture of the girl looked like Tracy Morgan. She looked like Tracy Morgan from that movie with Adam Sandler.
He said
when
Shorty
they
Wanna
were
Ride Me
friends.
got to be reclassified as a different song. It does.
I was wondering why Young Buck got excited every time 50 Cent was saying Candy Shop.
Wow. Oh.
Shot fired.
Damn.
That boy said he was.
Oh, here he comes.
Oh god, it's Marty.
Y'all only got 4 more days.
Candy
And y'all
Jordan,
go.
oh Lord.
Defending champ.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Yes,
Sean,
sir.
remember that guy you saw that was Woozy?
Hey, tell him to put some respect on Patrick.
That's his
Mahomes,
quarterback.
Man, I'm not listening to Cino right now. All right, Cino just talked that
See, that was Sean. Sean just asked. He's like, "What was the guy that was the quarterback? I guess the guy who he was like drowsy after he got hit. That's his quarterback, Sean.
Oh yeah, the concussion dude.
Yeah, the concussion dude. That's exactly what he is. Concussion dude.
I mean, oh Lord, I mean, he's from there, you know. Never mind.
Dog, if the
I
Bills
saw
win
him in some
because
kind of Bolt
Patrick
24
Mahomes ain't
drink
100%.
commercial.
He probably
Patrick
still.
Mahomes, he trained for girls track. He ain't ready.
No, don't do it like that. Come on, man. Don't do it like that.
After that,
Don't
he
just act
got
like that. Come on, man.
do y'all hear how ridiculous he sounds? Do y'all hear how ridiculous he sounds right now?
Well, he don't like that. He don't like Mahomes for whatever reason. Man.
All these arcade quarterbacks are gonna get exposed.
What's the problem? I have no issues with the arcade quarterbacks. I like that playing style.
And yeah, this
Like, I have no problem with
Tom Brady's video game is not good.
He's still kicking Tom Brady's ass. He's
Throwing
still
off
kicking
your
Tom
back
Brady's
leg
ass.
across the
He's still
field,
kicking
all
Tom
that
Brady's ass. He's still
I
kicking
like
Tom
that
Brady's
NFL
ass.
blitz style.
Y'all don't want to face Tom Brady. I'm gonna tell you that. You better hope y'all get Sharon Rodgers. Y'all playing for Sharon.
Y'all play well at home. Y'all play well at home, dog.
If Green Bay go to the Super Bowl, I'm gonna be
That might be a
aggravated.
bad omen.
I'm like really aggravated.
Carcino,
I don't know.
understand why
Host
when
the
they
Super Bowl.
Carcino, I don't understand why when they play football, why can't you grab jerseys to keep people back?
That's holding, bro.
That's holding.
Well, how else you gonna keep them back?
Numbers. You can't grab outside of the numbers. It's holding on every play.
Oh, as long as I grab them, as long as I grab their number, I'm fine.
No, you could grab within here. It's offensive lineman and D lineman you could grab in here, but if your hands go outside, it's a flag. They're gonna call it.
Well, I don't understand I don't understand why when you go to tackle somebody, they can stick their arm out.
Yeah, that's the point of tackling.
Yeah, you gotta clothesline somebody. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah, you have to. Unless you go do it with your head.
All right, so
Yeah.
they can stick their arm
trying
out
to
and
prevent.
hold me back, but I can't grab the jersey and throw them down. That don't make no
Oh
sense.
yeah, you can if you're the defensive back. I see what you're trying to say. You talking about somebody running with the ball, and that's called a stiff arm.
Yeah, well, I don't know why you can do that.
You can grab his arm. You can grab when he's trying to
Yeah,
pivot,
you can definitely grab his arm.
grab his jersey. You can't grab it from inside the back and pull down on it. That's called force power. You can't do that.
I mean, but if you caught up in emotion and you just running with them, I mean, you can't help what you
You
grab.
just can't hold on to the jersey. That
Well,
would be considered
sometimes it
hold.
happens, but yeah, that's why they practice. So they know not to do that.
Right.
You know, that's what real teams do, unlike the team in Kansas City. You know, they just
They won, dog.
Hey, Kev,
C-Pan, tell him put some respect on the defending champ.
Hey, Kev,
I just don't think that Kansas City is going to win this week just off the fact of Patrick Mahomes getting laid down like that.
Are
I
you
think he got a
serious?
concussion.
Nah,
I think he got
man,
a
they gonna
concussion,
beat.
dog.
Listen, the Bills has been. You can ask HD. They've been struggling every game.
He
Baltimore should have won that game.
He barely got touched and was doing the stanky leg. What's going to happen when they
He got choked out.
Dog, if he's still rattled from last week, Bills is winning.
He got
dog.
choked
The
out.
Bills is going to win.
He got
Carcino. I saw. I put it on my Twitter. Whatever game I was watching, it might have been the Mahomes game, but man, one of the players punched the guy right in the ribs,
Kansas
and they
City
didn't even call it.
Chiefs. Oh man.
Yeah, that's football, baby. Welcome.
You can punch people in the ribs.
Yeah, if they don't see
Yes,
you,
sir.
get
If
caught.
they don't see you, you gotta hit him right in the side.
Whoa.
Man, this is dirty. That's why I don't like football.
He was going for the ball. You know
What? What do you mean?
It's a
You don't like
tough man sport.
Oh, you fit perfectly right in the body and Harris administration. You fit right perfectly in.
I don't like people being hurt.
So you mean to tell me if you can get away with stepping on somebody's nuts, it's all fair game?
Oh no. You can't do that.
If they see you,
people tried it.
the game. But if they don't see you, hey,
It's
fair
happening.
game.
What do you mean you don't like football because they hurt people? What are you talking about?
I mean, dog. I mean, in boxing they hurt each other, dog. On it. I mean, come on. What's wrong with football, dog?
Right. You got to be a man to
It
play
was
out
up to
there,
Sean
man.
to be wearing
We don't
padding and
allow
boxing.
fairies out there. We don't allow fairies out there.
Hey, let me ask y'all something. I asked my friend that played football in high school and all that, right? And he told me that the kicker is the least respected person on the team. He's like, they got one job and one job
I thought
only.
the
And if
punter
you can't
was.
make
Oh,
that
I gotta
field goal
ask a
kick,
question.
I thought the
he
punter
said
was.
they
I
don't
thought they
respect
was
you at all when you get back to the locker room.
We don't. We don't respect them.
You keep
I
saying
got a
we.
question for all y'all after this.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I got a
What's the
question. Who makes the most excuse, Wilder or LeBron James?
LeBron.
That's a
LeBron
great
James.
question.
No, hold on. No.
LeBron James.
LeBron is 365.
Yeah, exactly, dog. Yeah, you know what I mean. This is just a stage in
But
Wilder's career. You
I'll
gotta
say
get
this:
that.
LeBron makes a lot of excuses, but
Oh,
Deontay
dang, it's
Wilder's
messing.
excuses was out of this world. Like,
Did T go to play for Randy?
fucking dog.
Oh shit.
We playing right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say something must have went down because T didn't got quiet.
Deontay Wilder, oh, here we go. Hey, come on, man.
You just scored on him. He's like, he got real
Yo,
quiet.
Tito putting that fool where he's supposed to be.
JB said, watch your mouth with them cheeks.
See, 7-0, dog. As soon as I score, watch his internet go out or something.
Chiefs is going to lose unless Patrick Mahomes is 100%.
Like I said,
Man, what in the world is he wearing?
The Bills is
Yeah,
winning.
I think Patrick Mahomes will be ready.
I don't think he's ready, dog. He looked pretty crazy getting up.
He
Like,
practiced in full yesterday. He practiced in full yesterday.
Man, they got to do a battery of
Mahomes
tests.
is playing.
They gonna let him play no matter if he can't even spell his name. He gonna be out there. They gonna be you playing.
so somebody rock his ass again.
You got to go out there and play. It don't matter if your leg messed up. Tie that thing up and get going, man.
No, they is
He
not
said
about
tie
to
that
kill-
thing
they is
up.
not about to kill their golden boy, dog.
Oh,
They're not about to do that.
I mean,
Hey,
Philip
They're
Rivers
not
playing
about
on
to
a
kill
torn
their face
ACL.
like that.
Yeah.
Carcino, he wearing that same outfit from WandaVision. Remember he came out the store?
Oh yeah.
He had
Oh
on
yeah,
three
speaking of
there
that.
he is. Still repping them
Who you
shit.
talking about?
Oh yeah, speaking of that,
Oh,
what video they copyright strike Disney copyright strike you on?
It was the Tom Brady one, right?
No, hold on for Disney.
Oh yeah, it was Tom Brady video, but they took it back. It's up now.
Oh, Tom Brady one. Oh, okay.
Your Cobra
Yeah,
Kai
yeah.
season 3
They
live
did
stream
that
making
because
sure.
in the background it was a TV show, a cartoon they had playing. So I had to,
Oh, okay. From Bleacher Report, probably.
Man,
no,
YouTube
it
is
wasn't.
really on that BS thing, huh?
It was some on Fox, some new TV show, whatever. It was in the
They
background.
really on that BS though, like that.
Man,
Oh,
they was
okay.
hating, dog. They was like, "Oh, we got to show them copyright strike."
Yeah.
That's all
But
they
why
did.
though, man? What's the
It's
point of
No,
that?
it
Though,
was
for
just
real?
the audio. They heard the audio. They thought somebody was streaming.
But
And
what's
it had
the point of that though?
That was just
Yeah, you
that
know
was
Disney don't play. Disney do not play
that
that.
was completely computer. That ain't had nothing to do with them. But I wasn't at home, so I had to. When I got home, I went and fixed it.
Right.
You seen WandaVision?
Oh yeah, they back. You know, I remember I told you they was opening up the thing where you can go gamble again.
Right. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, let me make sure I got.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, you know, I'm right now.
Hey,
Hey,
man,
yo.
come on, dog. Come on, man. Hey, come on, man. All right. People,
Hey, is that
hurting
all
me.
Hey, yo, can we talk about the
Yeah.
game, bro? I got here kind of late.
Yeah, I know they couldn't wait. They was like, "Oh, we finally got Cino."
I need to double check.
Right.
the
Finally
North
got
Carolina
right.
sports book.
And then he
I
came
need to
back.
double
They
check
was
if
like,
North
"Y'all
Carolina has a sports book.
give him back the video."
Right.
Yeah, outlaw. You know New York about to legalize sports betting again, right? You know they about to legalize it. This is
Yeah, I
how
heard about
desperate New
that.
York
It was
is that they
illegal.
losing money. This is how desperate they are. Like, oh, now
Yeah,
y'all
they
want,
trying to get money any way they could. I
yeah,
already
now
know
y'all
weed
want
is
to
gonna
do
be
it
legal.
because
Yeah, I
that
went out
pandemic
on the
got a little
machine, cracked
different.
them for a quick 1,000, one spin. I'll tell you, the first day is the best day to go when they first open up the machines. I knew to go.
Ain't nobody there.
I gotta
Yeah.
get there quick.
Oh, you just went to you just got that today. Okay.
Yeah, they just opened up gambling. You know, it was closed down for like 3 months out here. You couldn't
Man, I
gamble.
need to double check if North Carolina has a
I was going. That's why I was in Milwaukee all the time. I was out there. Paddle
The
what?
Warriors is rolling right now.
Playing Little Shops of Horror. Remember that movie, Sean? Little Shops of
Little
Horror.
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a video
Oh,
game.
I see that Cole Anthony shot.
I said
Okay.
I'm playing this game and I won like $1,000 off that game.
Little
Yeah.
Shop of Horror had a
He said
betting
that thing.
game,
Said, "Feed me,
Yeah.
Seymour, feed me."
like the Feed Me Seymour
Yeah,
movie.
it is right
That's
here.
crazy.
That's what's up.
Oh, that's crazy.
Still got the video up and everything.
That's hard.